Hello? There we
Hello.
go. Hello. Boom. We're good. I got the game. It's up. Ends up. We're
That
vibing.
is true. I do be up though.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Hello. Everyone's saying hello
Hello.
in chat. Hello.
Uh,
Hello, Cal. Hello,
I
Zalbog.
I
Uh,
will say before we start, I did get fooled by your April Fools, but that's because in my defense, I saw it on April the 2nd.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
So my brain cell that was thinking, "Oh, we're in April Fools mode," was turned off already. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That's okay.
I
That's okay.
I think it looked cute.
Thank you.
Um,
I made all the images yesterday. At like whatever time I was like, this would be a great fool prank, and then I went wild.
I think prints would be fun, like especially I feel like holographic prints would be really
Hollow
good for your
prints.
image, your aesthetic.
That's true. That's true. If you got like all the little stars to be hollow, or like the print with the shiny stars. Hello, Dulahan. But yeah. If you guys
Is
haven't
that
seen,
spaghetti in the back?
is spaghetti on your head? Oh, spaghetti
No,
nice sticker or
no. Well, I mean, I did like the spaghetti sticker, but I thought I heard a dog barking, so I thought
uh,
that was spaghetti.
I I'm not sure. I don't think so. Anyways, let me link up the April Fools post. If you guys haven't seen it before, there it is, April Fools. Haha. Zalpa was like, everyone will be upset that it isn't real. I was like, it's
It's
okay.
cute.
Yeah, I worked hard on them. But you could also tell that it was also rushed because I am missing an entire arm on that stand.
Um, I mean, I just assumed that was supposed to be like hidden.
But yeah, they can be both. Nice, nice banana emote. That's not real. You cry. Yeah, it's not real merch. It's expensive to print merch, and then you gotta deal with shipping and stuff. You gotta get it to its destination, and then you gotta like collect money, and you gotta pay a manufacturer. There's a lot of steps. I'm like,
Yeah.
The only merch that could feasibly be real for us is like buttons, pinback buttons, because I own a button machine.
Oh, that's cool though that you do own that.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like $300. It came with like 1,000 parts for
Yeah.
to make 1,000 buttons.
Would art prints be that hard? Like I know like maybe, but like would it be more like I feel like art prints would be one of the cheaper
You
options
gotta
in
like
my opinion, but maybe not.
find a good printer for that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't sell merch because I don't want to think about that. I don't know. I don't want to think about money.
yeah. Money's hard to think about. That's why I don't take any. Whoops. Yeah, but yeah. Maybe we should start the game.
Yeah. Also, while we're here, ooh, I'm gonna ask the viewers about volume. Like, how are we doing?
Yeah, how's our volume? I tried to adjust it so that we're like about the same.
Um, because for me, your game volume's kind of loud. I'm not sure
Oh,
if that's the case for the stream.
let's see. Volume's good. They say I could try turning down the game volume.
Okay, Zelfo thinks it's good.
I turn it.
It's fine. I can work with this.
I
If
turn it
if
to
if, if
eight.
it's good, I can. Cool.
Uh,
Yeah, that's better.
is the game volume all right for everyone? Because I know usually in the VODs it's really quiet. Uh, VODs sound completely different than what I'm hearing. That sounds good. All right. I was like looking at the volume settings earlier. I was like, maybe I can make N louder and myself quieter, just based on last time I did stream. There we go. But if that's good, then I will start the game and we'll be Gucci to go. We left off on a school trip. Poor guy got cock blocked for his photo.
It happens.
It
Also, I
happens.
wanted to say, in terms of TMGS news, so, um, the TMGS Twitter account is now starting to prepare for the girl side's 20th anniversary. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that merch is coming out soon. They might be preparing for the fan event which I'm excited for. They're probably going to come out with a new art book, which
Art book.
that like that has like for the whole series, and I'll die if so, because I just bought the 10th anniversary one. Like I can't keep doing this.
You can't keep doing this. Just sounds like you gotta make merch to sell.
True. I literally just bought the 10th anniversary book and just shipped it over to my house now.
Oh my god.
So the 10th anniversary one I'm super excited for because it includes like a relationship chart for all 3 of the first 3 games.
Nice.
It does not include the 4th game, because obviously the 4th game was not in development yet, so they didn't know it
Didn't
existed.
exist.
Yeah.
Well, it could now.
Also, look, you need a study or health. I don't know what your stats look like
Study
right
or
now,
health,
but do you have the folding fan on? Do we have a folding fan?
I need
even?
to check.
We do.
Boom. Chic.
Now it's cheek.
Chic, because you just hold that fan in front of your face and no one has to look at you.
I feel like the fan does look chic.
Yeah, but like the whole outfit together, maybe it looks nice.
Okay, based on your stats, they're both literally even, so you could go either way.
Let's study. Today's Sunday though, so we could take a nap.
Yeah, you probably could take a nap. Your stress do be kinda
sus. Oh, we could do
it's another
stuff today.
weekend.
Yeah, it's a Monday. We could nap again.
We could nap again, just to be safe, yeah.
Boom. Now we don't have to think about it for a while.
Yeah.
Why we get an event at the flower shop?
Gotta do your job.
Gotta do your job. I'm glad that I remembered to take off the like alert thing in the bottom corner that blocks off like half the text that I don't read out loud so that no one knows what's going on. Boom. I hope that he makes more money so he can stop just eating straight pancakes. Just only pancakes. I think. Huh?
He likes the pancakes though. He loves it. He could eat it forever if you let him.
That's not healthy, but also fair enough. Pancakes seem to be working for him. Okay, guys. Like the manager. Now you got praised. Make the customers wait. Nice. I was looking at some of the guys for the 4th game when I googled images of game CG. I was just looking for group shots, and I was like, oh, the main guy maybe. I like his hair.
His hair looks good in some shots and weird in other shots, which is true of any Tokimeki Memorial boy. Like, the thing with Tokimeki boys is that their designs are never like, oh, these guys are hot on first glance. This is oh, you will warm up to this design.
You will warm up. I'm thinking about Chris. Chris and his wild hair. I was like looking
at his design though. I do think it is nice. I think it's one of the more interesting designs that Tokimeki has come up with.
I was reminiscing about like the first time we saw him, and Zelfa was like, "Whoa!" and then he turned his head.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. I do like the prince in the 4th game though. I think he's very divisive. It's very strange. Like. I don't know. I don't. He's not my favorite prince, but like he's there. I think he has a really interesting narrative to his route that's like meta.
Fair.
Bye, Fujiyama.
Bye. We switched to Kun. He's Fujiyama-kun now. Moving up.
I don't know how much I want to say about Kazuma's route. He's the prince for the 4th game. Because like I don't. It's a new game, and I feel like I shouldn't spoil it too much.
These games are fine because they're a little bit older, I think, even though you're like fresh experience. But I'm like, it's
I think, but like I said, like the best thing I can tell you about Kazuma's route is that he is a very meta route, like in a very similar way to how one of the characters in Boy's Side 4 is also a meta route. I guess, like, maybe I can say what the non-spoiler version of his route is, like, stuff you know from promotional stuff, because, like, his whole deal is that, like, he is a prince that, really, really likes the protagonist to, like, the point that it is, like, comically sad. Like,
Oh.
he loves her so much that he couldn't confess at any moment. And, like, you'll, like, walk with him, and he'll say stuff like, oh, like, like, she'll be like, hey, wait, why'd you walk back here? And he's like, oh, it's because I forgot something. You. And then she's like, what the fuck do you mean?
That's such a smooth move. If only the pro tag weren't so dumb.
Yeah.
We gotta
and then like there'll
it.
be like a time like in promotional like stuff for the game. Like he works at a general store Simon, and she works as a journalist, and so or a reporter, and so she's like going around doing her job, and so she's visiting at his job, and like by coincidence because she's like out to write reports on the city, and so he's like really popular at his job. Like a bunch of women like want to talk to him and like get his advice at his job as an excuse to like spend time with him. And so when he like sees the protagonist, he's really happy and excited, and so he goes to talk to her, and she's like, wow, Kazuma-kun, you're really popular like with customers. Like, look at how many of them came here to come see you. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, the only person that I care to come see me at my work is I wish it would be you. And she's like, I'm also working right now.
Oh, but that's so sweet. Now I really want to play it. Too bad I don't speak Japanese. Maybe the 25th anniversary will be kind to us and give us a localization.
Waiting another 5 years for that? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think Konami will do it, but...
Konami's a coward.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kazuma is very, like, basically most of his interactions, like, delve into that, like, in the first part of his, like, route, like, you'll notice that he hangs out with all of her friends because, like, he still wants to hang out with her, and she is, like, not getting his desperation vibes even a little bit, like...
She didn't even realize.
He wants her so bad.
He's doing his best.
He literally was like, yeah, like, so, he transferred from the UK because he, like, lived abroad for, like, 9 years. And, so when he comes in on, like, April the 1st, which is,
April
like, when...
1st.
Yeah, it's April 1st or April 2nd. One of those is when the school year starts for Japan. And she's like, wow, man, you came all the way here? I can't believe it. And he's like, yeah, like, I had to, like, rush a lot of paperwork and, like, make sure that, like, everything was set in stone so I could make sure I could be here on the first day of, like, the year, because it's completely different from the British schools since we start in September, but I really wanted to be here for April. Like, I didn't want to miss a single day here. And she's like, huh, I wonder why.
I wonder why. Oh my god. That's so funny.
Yeah, anyway, speaking of simps, hi Tyra.
Hi, Taira. Yeah, he's been standing here, like, patiently waiting for us for, like, a while.
In character, for the record.
It is true, it's Taira. He's a good boy. If you noticed, this week's... Oh, he wants to walk home.
Yeah, let's
do
walk
it.
home.
Yeah. He's so happy. But, like, if you noticed, for the thing, I found... as in N directed me towards the video openings for this thing, and I went ahead and I found Mio holding a crystal ball, and I very gently photoshopped him into the crystal ball this week.
Will you see him? Who knows?
Will you see him? Well, he's right here. We
Yeah. I do think we are getting into the fun part of his route. I have a whole essay I could say about how this man's route is written, but I'll keep myself shut for now.
Look, he says finally after 1.5 years since we first met. Let's go.
I mean, he's right though.
Literally, we walk home alone literally every day. Dude, don't say stuff like that. You'll sound desperate. Sure.
I mean, it's working for the 4th game's print, so...
It's true. What's wrong? An event? He's talking about that guy in the shrub? Did Ruka like jump off the building or something?
You'll see.
Oh my god, he's getting blocked again. He got blocked by Ruka's lack of nutrients caused by only eating pancakes.
For real.
He's hungry.
He hungo.
He's in a Danganronpa.
I mean, isn't everyone in a Danganronpa
Everyone
pose, really?
You're either in the VTuber pose or the Danganronpa pose. Here, there's no difference. Yo,
True.
from the Danganronpa community, I noticed that like half of us went into VTubers, and I don't know where the other half went into. Or like a good part of the community, anyways, went into like VTuberness. But I don't know. Zelfa says, "My boy, he does not button up that shirt. He sure does not."
He wants to show his non-existent cleavage.
If we very gently Photoshop line, it's so nondescript because he doesn't eat anything but pancakes.
That is true. You're right.
He got bread. Ruka looks like he could just take a nap and then he'll like crumble into dust.
If you guys want the actual answer, by the way, I have seen this artist Rieko draw shirtless men before, and the reason why there is no like cleavage line for Ruka is because she doesn't draw that part for like men's chests. For the pectorals, she draws like the stuff like that's underneath, like the line that indicates like the underneath, the underboob, I guess.
Underboob.
Call it, and like that's it. So that's why.
Fair enough. I mean, same. He should be wearing a crop
You're right,
top.
right. I do think it's really interesting. So the Tokimeki Memorial games have magazines, like real world magazines that you could buy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for boys' side, it was Hibikino Watcher based on the name of the second game school, while for girls' side, it's Habataki Watcher based off of the first, third, and fourth game school.
Nice. Forget about the other school.
Fuck
Flapping.
Hanagasaki, am I right? Anyway, in these magazines are really cool because they have like interviews on characters, and like the interviews will like take you through a day of their life. It gives you like hour by hour schedule, like hello, and like so there's some interesting differences. So for boys' side, when they interview the girls, the extra info they give you is like their room layout. Like you get like an architectural map of their bedroom.
Those are not easy to make.
Yeah, like they went through the effort. It was insane. These interviews are also how I know way too much about this game's world building. Like, I know that like in order to take the bus from Hanagasaki Academy to Havataki Academy, it takes 0.25 rich per like trip, and you can't walk to them. You have to take the bus in order to get there. Like, it's too far away. So any single time you see a character from the other school visit, you know they came by bus. Anyway,
and that they paid 0.25 rich too.
Yeah.
Did they say how much rich equals to like a real yen or USD or whatever?
Well, no, but you can like do the math since you know that a bus fare takes like 25 cent, like 25, like 0.25 rich in there. You can try and equate that to actual like money to like what a bus fare would have been like in 2003, and then do like the conversion through that. Yeah. Like clothes in this game are proper expensive from what I remember doing the conversion for. But yeah. Anyway, so instead of giving floor mats for girl sides boys, when they interview the boys, what we get instead is like a check on like like different parts of their body. So like it'll be like, oh, their eyes, like what's unique about it, or like their hair and like all those other parts. And I think it's literally only because like they found it acceptable. Like we can draw like our guys shirtless. That's acceptable. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And so they went all in instead of doing the floor maps. It's okay. You still see the guys' rooms anyway, because I guess it's more socially acceptable in Japan for a guy to invite a girl to his room on a date than the other way around.
I
I
wonder
don't know.
why. Also, good morning, Sasha. Welcome. We're doing a. Hopefully, Tyra doesn't get blocked again, but our walk home was already disrupted by Ruka.
It happens.
It happens.
Main character syndrome.
You know, it sucks. He's like, damn. Why? I was blocked from my nice romantic walk home.
Ruka got some bread though.
It's like, damn, everyone knows you. You're at 30k? Nice, Sasha. We're childhood friends, and he's like, wow. Poor guy. Hopefully he gets he gets
I mean,
what he
he's taking it
wants.
well.
Yeah. Man, but
How
someone.
could you not, Bambi? Bambi, this feels pretty normal for you.
Yeah. You see him on the regular. You watch him jump out of windows and stuff and like do weird stunts. If Tyra becomes Ruka's friend, I'll guess they could be good friends. What? Are you just gonna hook Tyra up with all of your friends?
Yeah, give him more friends.
Yeah. I can't believe Ruka's here all the time though. How did this happen? I thought we were leading on with someone else.
You want to check with Mio how your relationships are going then?
Yeah, sure. This week sucks.
Oh, by the way, you should check the internet there. Because there's a new publication. I think it said in the news.
Here's
Yeah, scroll. Yeah, on sale.
First
First Love Trilogy. The Road Towards First Love, the second book in the series, is available now. You want to buy that book?
Sure, why not? We have 59 rich, which is perfectly fine for a high schooler to have. I know I spent...
Good for you, this book will not cost any actual in-game money.
I remember when I was in high school and I spent all of my rich on drinks in the cafeteria.
Oh, you know what? That's too real. I spent mine on chocolate.
Fair enough.
Like whenever people were selling chocolate bars for like $1, I was like, give me. Anyway, call Mio and check up on our relationships.
Okay, yeah, it's a good day to make a call to our gal.
And then afterwards, let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping. We gotta put on the right outfit just in case we see
That's
Cotton.
true, you're right. Karen could like smite us.
Remember when I was in high school and spent all my rich on extra fried chicken fried sticks? I hope that you can find that recipe somewhere, Sasha.
Why do we all just spend it all on food?
Because you're hungry.
We're the hungo.
We're the hungro. Yeah. Here we go. You'll never find it. I'm so sorry. 2. We need to get these higher. We need to get these a lot higher, so that
yeah, we just need to. It'd be nice if we can get them all to like that smile, like that orange color at the very least.
Yeah.
If one of them doesn't work, that's fine. You can take 1L.
So many L's coming here.
It's Ruka and Koichi should just be improving their relationship with us just by us existing, so it should be fine.
It's fine. Information, sure, why not? You spent the entirety of Sunny streams looking for your chicken fried steaks. I'm so sorry. Maybe recipe book. Learn cooking. I don't know. But if you're gonna fry stuff, be careful. Cause it could get dangerous.
It could spatter.
It could spatter, and that would hurt. We were talking about something else. Karen. We were talking about Karen and getting smited, and we were talking about spending money on food. I don't know why I did it. You could just buy a big pack of drinks. Shirt, yellow, bangle. Let's see. Sasha says, I'm 90% sure it was frozen. Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Shirt? Do we have any plain shirts?
It's the Hosky.
It's a t-shirt.
You're right. Fuck.
It was so good. I'm so sorry, Sasha.
Maybe we can. Maybe she'll take pity on us if we wear a t-shirt, and she's like, "You're trying. It's kind of there."
No, it's different. She'll say,
I
no,
know.
it's not good enough. In classic Karen fashion, bracelet. Why don't we have a bangle? Well, we're wearing yellow at least. Let's find a yellow shirt. Do we have a yellow shirt? Chic!
You are so chic.
So chic. You walk out wearing this and they're like, wow, that's CUCKED on your shirt. I was like watching the first video to try to get screenshots in case we ever play that game again, which we probably should to get that shopping route done. But like, it was just CUCKED posing with like a huge bouquet. It looked like it could have been a sword or something. Let's see.
Okay, yeah. So, only thing I need to tell you about going shopping is that you need to end it in the upper left location. So you can shop anywhere you want for your first location, but the second location has to be upper left. Yes.
Okay, so let's check it.
Because that's where the bookstore is.
Okay. General store sign.
Go to the bookstore unless she ends her shopping trip there.
Yeah. Oh man. Could you imagine wanting any of these? The answer is no. Man. That sucks. Maybe I'll stop by here later. Okay, shopping district. Thrift store candy cane. Give us something good, please. Cowgirl? Dress? Yo, this is like denim, right? So like, wouldn't that be like super shapy like everywhere else?
But it's cute.
That's true. It's also in that thing where it's only one, so you have to take off all your clothes when you're going to the bathroom.
That is true. They're really annoying.
Yeah, I want that. I want this too. We bought that last time. It'll be okay.
You can either choose fashion or you can choose convenience.
That's true. You could look nice or you could suffer. Let's see.
Oh hey, this
Sure.
CC polo matches with Shitara, by the way. Fun fact.
Do we have enough money for that? CC Polo?
Yeah. It's the red polo. It says CC polo when you click on it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he wears that exact same polo.
Wow, you could put it on and you'd be wearing matching shirts.
Yeah.
I don't think we have exactly enough rich to have no money left over, so let's just take what we got in the basket and go.
Alright.
19 rich? That's fine. If we buy the book, does it mean that we don't see Karen?
Wait, what?
I want to stop by the books. If we buy the book, does it mean that we don't have a
Yes,
chance to see Karen?
yeah, I don't think you'll see Karen now.
The road towards first love, let's buy it. For free. You have a shitty taste in books.
Literally though, like actually.
Why do you read a book? For entertainment. Dude, he's like, think about the other books. I'm like, shut up. Other books are boring. What's this about? I'm a writer. My books are the best books. That's because he was writing something in like the opening movie. He's like, my books are the best books. I'm like,
I just noticed that one of these books is 1997. I hope it's the sequel to 1984.
I'm gonna put on the new outfit. A new outfit. A cute new outfit. We bought I bought this cute little number right here.
Yeah, the Fujiyama outfit.
Yeah, I combined it with the skirt.
I know that it's supposed to be a tank top that's underneath the sweater, but it looks like it's like a skirt underneath, doesn't it?
Like ruffles, yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't it getting active? Is it
I
because
also-
the fan is too fanny? Wait.
Yeah, you don't have enough active points in general. See, the only thing that's active in your thing is
Chic.
the jacket.
Fair enough. Well, we'll take
Also,
this
do you
and go.
think that jacket like literally has like the camisole, like the black camisole, like sewed underneath of it, like you can't remove it?
Like one of those horrible shirts where it's like, it looks like two shirts, but it's just one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That would be horrible.
Like it feels like it would fit 2009.
Yeah. Like the kind of clothes you... Wasn't that when they had the big debate about like jeggings and stuff?
Is it?
I can't remember when that was. It's cute though. It is cute. Let's hang out with our homies. Mia or Karen. Or we could go to club.
I'm looking at your stats. You should hang out with Karen or Judo, one of those two.
Oh, okay. Well, we need friendship with the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Woo!
Yeah, and she
Good
also
week.
helps her style and charm, which we do need to boost up a bit. Hey,
Shitara.
Shitara-san.
Let's go home together. And he's like, we can let the chauffeur wait outside. Why? Because I want to. Okay. His legs are like weak from not walking. Me too. Alright.
If I had a chauffeur, I would, and someone's like, hey, can we walk home together? I'd probably just ask if they just want to ride.
Nice. Also this week we could do love stuff. It's 10:10.
Yes, we need to fix that charm.
Fix that charm. Alright, let's take a quick nap though. Is that okay? Or should we
Yeah,
keep
sure.
the stats up? Bam.
I would not nap again. I'd focus on charm.
Okay. Love. So we could get the charm up. Charm.
Yeah, love stuff.
Love stuff, that's right.
You gotta become love.
The loveliest person in the world. Yo, tap, tap. Tap, tap.
Nope. Well, she's too busy reading.
Oh, she's reading. Classmate, I want to read The Road Towards First Love. And then class ends and she reads it, and Tyra's standing there like, do you wanna walk home? We got blocked last time. And then
She's like, she just does not respond because she's too busy reading.
it's really good. Yo, it's Mio. I didn't know which shot of Mio to use for the pro, so I just took her hands. Her arms are mine now. So, like the first love trilogy, it sounds like from the way that stupid offer was talking about it, it sounds like kind of like Twilight, like or something.
You know what? I have too many thoughts on Twilight that I think the worst impact I've ever had is that like when I was in college, I talked about Twilight so much and its cultural impact on the literary world that like I actually convinced my classmates to read it in their free time, just so that they can like understand what I'm talking about.
Please go off, King.
Twilight, okay, yeah, I will agree on the consensus that it's trash, but I like it. It's complicated. So there are definitely problematic things about it, like how it treats like Native Americans. I did not the hottest moment. I'll say that. Also, the whole werewolf grooming thing, yeah, like literally anything to deal with the werewolves help. But there's like some like interesting writing techniques done with it. Like I really like the part in, I think it's the second book if I recall correctly, where after like Edward like breaks up with Bella, in order to represent like her depression, there's just a few pages that are just calendar pages that are just flipping to show like the passage of like time and how it feels like when you're depressed, like there's nothing you're doing and it's just a slog through time. I thought that was a really cool writing technique.
Oh, I gotta revisit that, because I read it like in 6th grade. That's when I read them, so it's been like a hot minute.
Who knows how you'll feel about it now. I think Stephanie Meyer's also really good at writing, like, horrific scenes. Like, scenes where you're supposed to feel scared? I think she's really good at writing those. Like, they're terrifying. Like, there's, like, some decent, like, horror in Twilight.
Stephanie Meyer horror book win. She could be the next Stephen King.
Yeah, she just instead chose to write romance. But, like, she could have been writing horror.
Go off, queen.
Yeah, I also think that there is something interesting that's noted about how she, like, tackles vampires and, like, the whole concept of attraction and the idea that, like, attraction isn't necessarily something that you have control over. Like, I feel like that's a really strong theme in Twilight for all its characters, is that who you're attracted to is, like, a thing that you're powerless against, and it's all-consuming. You see that with Edward and how he is, like, he cannot help his attraction to Bella because of the blood. Like, it is a literal, like, overwhelming scent thing that he cannot control, and he is fighting against, but it is futile. Bella is, like, irrevocably in love with, Edward. Not that I like the werewolf thing, but you could also say that about the werewolf imprinting thing.
Oh.
I also think the whole character of Leah is really interesting, because Leah is, like, the only, like, female werewolf in the entire series. Like, that, and, like, there's this whole thing where, like, it goes into a really good delve into the concept of, like, toxic masculinity and what it means to be a woman in a mostly masculine, like, workforce, essentially, because, like, they all have, like, a hive mind, essentially, like, not, like, necessarily, but, like, they share the, like, telepathic thoughts, like, unwillingly, and so, like, the guys in the werewolf pack are, like, uncomfortable with Leah's existence because, like, she'll think things about, like, her period or, like, being upset, basically, and then they'll shun her for that and tell her to just stop thinking or hide it around them and stuff like that, which is, like, really, like, demeaning, and, like, she feels really, like, awful because she can't be accepted by them, but she's also, like stuck there because, like, she's a werewolf, and it's even worse because she's stuck there with, like, her ex-boyfriend who, like, dumped her for, I think, her cousin, if I recall correctly. And, like, she has, like, no, like, source to, like, help because no one is willing to know they don't know anything about her situation. They can't help her. Like, it's sad. It's really sad. Anyway, for all the things I'm saying that are good about Twilight, I promise you that, like, if you go to read Twilight and you're like, damn, she keeps writing the word murmur, like, 500 times. Why are you hyping this up? Good things in isolation.
Thank you for the analysis. Let's go. That's
it's also just culturally important. That, like, you cannot deny how it impacted the entire, like, young adult, like, novel genre, like, and how, like, the whole, like, Team Edward versus Team Jacob thing, like, went into other genres. Like, it went into the young adult dystopian subgenre. Like, right. Like, every novel, like, for no reason.
Right, it's like, here's a perfect utopia. You get assigned to this boy, but also there's another boy. Let's go.
Team Peeta versus Team Gale. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Wait, we gotta play the game.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the real love romance novel in game.
Aizawa Shogo. So close to Aizawa Shogo.
That Bambi would be a fan of Twilight, though.
Oh.
She does give me Twilight stan vibes. A Twihard, if you will.
Twihard. Oh my god. Nice. There we go. You even have his photo. Let's see. It's the man at the bookstore who told me that his book was trash. He talked to me at the bookstore. He was like, no, I gotta say something that Twilight still comes to accomplish, but Hunger Games does not. No.
I want to know, is that supposed to be like an intentional typo? Like you're supposed to, like, or is that accidental? I'm so curious. It's supposed to be Hunger James or Hunger Games? That's what they're called, Twihard. I'm just using the correct terminology.
Knowing Zalpog, it is intentional. You know, Hunger Games. I'm taking some free water.
I think Hunger Games also has some, like definite, like, cultural impact and noteworthy things, but it also has some things where I'm like, I think the problem is I read Hunger Games. So I first read it as only the second novel. I
Only
didn't
the
bother
second
reading the
novel.
first novel. I was weird. And then years later, like in university, I had to read it, like the actual first novel for realsies.
For
And
realsies, gotcha.
by this point, I had gotten really into like elimination-based reality TV shows. So I was judging The Hunger Games not as like a dystopian novel, but as a depiction of a reality TV show that like in universe. And I was like,
Oh.
this is a bad, this is a bad finale.
Ooh,
Imagine watching this finale. Who would? The ratings should be tanking. Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry to Hunger Games the trilogy, but I have Big Brother brain rot.
No, it's okay. I think it's interesting how you could step into like that point of view and then do the like a little analysis looking thing.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole strength of critical theory. Is that like every single person brings their own thing to whenever they consume media. So like that's why a lot of interpretations are valid, and that you can always get glean new things from like a different person reading something. For example, like even a novel that has no women in it, you can read it from a feminist point of view, because you can be like, well, doesn't it say something because there's no women in this, and like how is the like lack of women, like how does that like exemplify through like what's being shown in the world building or the dialogue through the book. Or you can read Great Gatsby like literally through a Marxist reading, a feminist reading, like homosexual like LGBT studies in general reading. Like there's so many ways you can read the Great Gatsby.
Right. Also, I refreshed stuff right now. Hopefully, if it was my stream causing issues, Sasha, then hopefully it's a little bit better. I did something with the sources on like the alerts and stuff, so maybe that was it. But for like whatever last stream was kind of funky, so maybe it was that. I don't know what's happening. So I went ahead and did that also. But yeah, let's continue. Mr. Writer Guy hates his own book. He was probably told by a publisher to write it that way.
Yeah, book packaging.
What a weird guy. He probably didn't like it. His passion is probably like writing horror stories.
The opposite of Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah. Sasha says, "Don't worry, Steam is downloading a game." Okay. Glad to hear it. I hope you enjoy your game when it finishes downloading. I should download games. I should play more games soon.
I just want to know, how much time does Bambi have in between classes in order to read this novel? Or is she reading it at lunch?
She could be like a speed reader. She like opened a book and closed it, and like I read the whole thing. It was so fun. God, if only.
I know she does read pretty fast, because she does read another novel like in the span of one night in this game.
Well, I mean, anyone could, as long as the book is like interesting enough. I used to be able to do that.
I also used to.
What happened to us?
No more reading.
No more reading. University did this to us.
You have to go to work, and then suddenly it's like, I don't want to do things.
You just want to have haha fun time. You know, I only get the motivation to go absolutely wild when it's something that I care about. Sasha says I used to do that as well, you know? Before the age of being on the computer all the time.
You can read ebooks now instead.
You can read ebooks now, yeah. You know what happened? We grew up and no longer have time. That's right. You gotta make sure you get all your hobbies in. You gotta schedule time for everything. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's just when you're a child, you don't need to.
Yeah. If I go to the bookstore, will I run into him again? Maybe. Probably not. Let's take a little pose in the bathroom and call it a day. Oh yeah, we could study. Our brain cells are losing it.
We do need to become smarter.
What do you think we should? Should we go on more dates?
Yeah. Save before you call someone though, just in case it wastes our weekend.
Okay. I'll do that. I think we need to work harder to get our Tokimekis up.
Yeah, yeah, I would choose, maybe a senpai?
Oh wait, let's call Mio. We can have Mio choose for us.
How is she gonna choose? I'm sure it's probably the same as last time we checked.
For showing us the stats. Like, what if we work so hard and we just don't get Tokimeki'd? Or like
Yeah.
Rose Queen,
We're
and then
trying
like
not, yeah, we don't need them to get to Tokimeki state. We just need to, or just need them to like us across the board.
yeah, cause like if we can't do it, then like it'd really track our run would end.
Wow.
Let's call our man.
Who's our man?
I don't know. We could go for any of these 4 guys.
Yes, any of those 4.
Well, his is higher, and we need both of them. You know?
Yeah.
One from each grade at the school.
Yeah. Shitaru's about to graduate, so it might be good to get him now.
Okay.
So that we can try and raise his affection for before he graduates.
Yeah.
Not that you can't go on dates with him after he graduates, but like, yeah, you'll miss out on things like walking home together.
That's true. We should. I don't remember where we went the last time.
I don't remember either, but I know he loves the planetarium. But you also haven't taken him to the Maple Leaves because the Maple Leaves just started. So
Yeah, perfect. Why? I just wanna. I don't have reason. All right, let's go. Bus station time. We're going, folks. And then the school festival's coming up, where we'll be doing stuff with our judo club, Pog. But for now, we have to study really hard. You know, 40 hours a day. Mio, yes, let's buy Mio a present. Get that friendship up.
get that birthday.
Let's get that
present.
birthday
We cannot
present.
miss a birthday. We gotta get them all.
Yeah, portable crystal ball. All crystal balls are portable. What are they talking about?
I mean, what if you have a really heavy crystal ball?
Well, Mio, take your present. Look at how big her eyes got.
Yeah. Like, I feel like something can be small, but if it's super heavy, maybe it's no longer portable.
That's true. Like the size of a rock.
Like, I don't, when you call I don't know if I'd call like a toaster oven the most portable thing in the world.
If you're really careful, it could be.
Yeah.
Is he gonna jump down the stairs?
No, can you imagine?
Wait, I totally remember that we did this event before, but I can't remember. It's been like a long time. It's taking a pranking the teacher. What if you put a strap on it like a purse? That's right, Sasha. Boom. Yeah, prank me harder, he says.
You wouldn't, he says.
You wouldn't
Bet.
dare. Don't leave me, but we did. You had something to do with this. Look at his eyebrows. He's like, try harder. With a smile on his face, too.
Yeah.
That's a smile.
Are you saying put a strap on a toaster oven? That sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so as someone that carried a messenger bag around, it could break.
It could break, but also, like, messenger
Like, that
bags
was
are
the
weird.
Yeah, that was the most annoying thing when I had like a messenger bag. Like,
They're heavy.
sometimes during the day, like it would just snap and I'd have to like stop and fix it. It was so annoying.
It sounds like an experience. Whenever I wear messenger bags, they always hurt like one shoulder.
I mean, that makes sense. It is all the stress on like one shoulder. Do you at least like do like a cross like your body as opposed to just all on one side like a purse?
I wear it like across the body.
I don't remember who Himuro's voice actor is off the top of my head, but I know that he has a very popular voice actor. Like,
Well-
there's like one of the reasons why he's so popular in this series is because of his voice actor. I do know that.
The answer is yes. It was him, Dio. All
Yeah, I'll
along.
double check. His voice actor is Takahito Koyasu. Um, and oh, Ranma one half. Anyway,
One
sorry.
half nice.
Oh, he was the wedding page as well. Oh wow. Um, yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-dum. Perfect week.
すげえ
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
S-
Oh
Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
baby.
Like going through his like his work is sure like this is a lot of things I know.
Yeah. Yeah, bo
Oh,
bo 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 bo
was
bo.
Takuma in GX? What?
Oh, that's what Zelda said. He was Bobo Bo. You know, from Bobo Bo Bo Bo. The
Yeah.
comedy show. He was who in GX?
He was Takuma.
I'm trying to remember who that was. I
I
said,
watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX by the way.
I know we both watched it, but I was watching.
Oh yeah, you're right. He has like the long blue hair with the white like part in the middle of his forehead.
I was it season 2? Because I skipped the entirety of season 2 so I could see Johan Anderson faster.
Oh my god. I forgot that's a thing you did.
I told you I only watched the episodes that I cared about, which is all the
He was
Johan
also-
episodes.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. He was also in Orin High School Host Club.
Oh. That's who?
Yeah. He was Haruhi's dad.
Oh, Ranga, right?
Yeah.
Nice. As it should be. But yeah. The Shitara senpai like chic clothing. Can we go
Yes,
as we
he
are?
loves chic clothing.
Oh, then we'll go as we are. Let's just save before our date.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Anyways, Zelda, that reminds me that like I was planning on watching like Bobo now that I'm old and I kind of understand what's going on a little bit more. I'm not even old. I'm still young. But like when I watched it, I was like a child. I had no idea what was happening.
Obsessed with the fact that if you go on his Wikipedia page to see all the video games he's in, they like gave up on the spreadsheet like midway through.
Ancient 45-year-old Ethan. Now that I'm old. I'm sorry, guys, but I was just thinking comparatively.
This guy's a big Fire Emblem fan. I remember him because
Oh.
he's Niall's Japanese voice actor. And I remember I was reading an interview from him, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been a really big Fire Emblem fan for so long. I'm so happy to finally be like voice acting Fire Emblem characters now." This wasn't his first Fire Emblem role; it was an Awakening. But this is the interview he was talking about is Fates, and he's like, "I was though really surprised at how like sexual my character is. Like when I saw my lines, I was like, is this a Fire Emblem game?"
Nice. I know Awakening, right? Was that the one? I can't remember.
Yeah,
which...
Awakening is the first 3DS game. It's the one with Chrom.
Oh, okay. I can't remember which art book we got, but like I was at the store, right, with Lil Bro, and we were like looking at art books, and I saw a Fire Emblem one, so I picked it up, and then he took it out of my hands and paid for it, and then he took it. It's his now.
So you don't get to own it now.
I don't get to own it because he like
Rip.
took it to the cat. He like took it out of my hands and bought it too. I was like,
Dang.
okay, I guess. Let's see. Sacha says, is 45 ancient? 45 is old and end roll. That's like a dying, crumbling, decaying old man's age.
I would say it is not ancient.
It's not ancient, but in end roll, like the protag of end roll, Russell is like 13, so he thinks 45 years old is ancient. Okay.
He's in Shining Force, huh?
Zappa only saw 3 episodes of Bobo, but they were very impactful. And the one friend I watched them, they were so much. Bobo is an experience. If you only watch 3 episodes, man, I gotta tell you, you're there's so much more for it. There's so much more.
Fun fact, by the way, as I'm looking through this still, like his voice credits in, so he does some dubbing work as well.
Oh, nice.
So some notable dubbing roles I'm seeing are in Japanese Scooby Doo. He's Fred.
Oh, Fred, you know,
He's also the Joker.
a Joker. He is possessed
yeah.
by the soul of Fred. Hello, Kaguya. Welcome.
In the Japanese dub for Moomin, he's Snufkin.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Japanese dub of the Emoji Movie, he's the poop emoji.
Nice. There's so much going on, like, in that, like, lineup of characters just now. Let's see. Zelda says we watched them 15 years ago, but we still sometimes quote it with one more ride in the spaghetti slide. I don't know what episode that was. There's so much to Bobo. All you gotta know is, like, it's wild. They take their hair away. They snatch those weaves for real. That's what
Wig
happens.
snatched.
Yeah, that's actually what happens in Bobo. Wait, we should be playing the game too.
Yeah, I gotta go on that date.
Yutara's here early. We were early.
Yeah, we're the early ones.
But that doesn't change the fact that you made me wait. He got the time wrong. Stop talking, let's go. Your outfit today. He's like, it's super chic. And then we got to avoid looking him in the eyes.
Yeah, he hates being stared at.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's go look at the leaves. Let's go eat the leaves. Shall we look for mushrooms?
No.
No?
Like, I don't know a single guy who likes that answer. Like, maybe Ruka does? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like saying it's quiet isn't a good option because he's our music boy.
But he also doesn't like music.
Mm-hmm. I really made a great impression. Armpit. Boom. Armpit somehow much better than the eyes.
You know, it happens.
It happens. What's wrong? Armpit again. Time to go home. Just avoid looking
that's
at him.
Enough. Bye.
Let's go.
Anyway, I think you said it was study, but it doesn't hurt to double check.
Yeah. We gotta
also,
get
the culture festival's coming up.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for days, you know? Let's see. Leisure and love.
Okay, you might want to do love then. Yeah, gotta fix that charm.
Gotta fix it. It's low.
It is lagging.
Wait, no, we can't go to Mount. No, we can't.
You can miss just that one day since she's asking in advance. But that's the only reason why though.
Okay. Because like normally prep is really good for you, right? It's good.
Yeah,
for your
prep
stats.
is really good.
Let's invite Ruka to a coffee shop.
He might accept. Yeah, he might.
And he's like, I have no money.
Watch him say no.
Let's see.
Yeah, that looks like a no. Yeah.
Damn. Well, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Though, okay, if this does happen again in the third year, I would reject. I would indeed turn down the double date for the.
Yeah.
But that's really risky because that also lowers her affection. So like.
No, we gotta be besties. Do we have to click our boy? Is he over here?
Nope. You just gotta work.
Gotta work hard. I must
But
leave.
first, amusement park.
Alright, and if we talk to every single person on this trip, then we get points for all of them?
Yeah.
Alright, it's them! Them brothers.
It would have been nicer if it was other people, because you need their affection raised more than the brothers, but whatever.
I don't. Man. Let's see, roller coaster. We can go on with, Koichi.
Yeah. Then you can go on the teacups with Ruka, and then the Ferris wheel with Mio.
Yeah. He's hyped. He's very excited. Look at him.
Big fan.
Big fan. He's hyped up. Merry-go-round. We'll ride with Ruka. His favorite is this.
Yeah.
Let's
But
go.
none of us ever ride on the horsies, so what's the point?
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, baby, let's go. His head is always absolutely in the clouds. There's not a single thought that goes through that brain.
For real.
He's vibing, actually.
Y'all, do you like not Ferris wheels? Do you guys like merry-go-rounds? Yes, no. I'm curious.
I think, if you ride on it too much, you get dizzy.
They don't go that fast.
So? It still happen.
Are you just easily, like, dizzy, I guess?
Yeah, even riding in the car, I get motion sick.
Yeah, I also get motion sick really easily on cars, but I don't know. I don't get the same for merry-go-rounds.
It has been 6,000 years since I rode a merry-go-round.
Well, Salpo, next time you go to an amusement park, go to a merry-go-round.
It's time for you to experience it.
Or, I guess one of those big malls. I know some malls do have merry-go-rounds.
My mall doesn't.
When I was really young, I went to a mall that had a merry-go-round.
Nice. They got those, like, weird little animal go-kart thingamajigs, though. Where you ride
Oh,
around.
those are good. Big fan.
Kimono, we don't have enough money for kimono. Because I'm bad at saving.
For real. Anyway, festival time.
So let's see the mall.
Yeah, okay, that's
small
yeah.
did, and it was not a big mall. I see. I feel like
small mall rights.
I feel like my mall is like more like it's got like some shops. There's some clothes shops. It's got like a local shop, like local goods for the area, and like play area maybe. But like there's a lot of those little like mall vendors that are just booths in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like look at them sometimes. Like, I wonder if they have like good quality stuff.
I mostly just go to the mall for food and GameStop.
We don't even have GameStop anymore. I remember I bought Ni no Kuni for like 10 cents, right?
Yo,
and I tried
insane.
playing it, and the surface of the disc, the top of the disc was scratched, so it couldn't register because the data stored like right under the sticker on the top.
You did buy it for 10 cents.
That is true. And then I just went on eBay and I was like, fine, this disc doesn't work, so I'll just buy it for $8 instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
For PS4. That's fine. I was still disappointed.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know why you checked because we're doing Culture Festival.
Oh,
Unless you're checking for the... Are we holding the folding fan still?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someday I'll
any single time you go to a mall, always remember to go get your local Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's?
Yeah, the pretzels.
Oh. Pretzels are good.
Yeah, I just really like Auntie Anne's pretzels.
I don't know if we have that at the place that I go to, but like...
You might have like a Wetzel pretzel instead.
Why the fuck are we so bad at this?
Real flop era.
What? Can we load it up?
You could, yeah.
1 sec. I think we saved before that, right? Give me a sec.
We did, yeah.
And you really get it? That's right.
I did.
Oh, warm, soft pencils are really good.
I love those.
I'm gonna
like cinnamon pretzels in specific.
1 sec. While I reboot my 67DS. God, if only I could play the 3DS games. It would be really fun to play Layton versus Ace Attorney with you. Then we could like sit together and try to figure out puzzles.
Yeah, because I'm actually completely unspoiled on that game. I have no idea about anything that.
And I know a lot about that game. We could switch our roles for once. But the thing is I don't know how to set that up. Yeah, 67 DS. That's right, Salpo. Pretzels are so good though.
Do you have Citra? Which is a totally legitimate 3DS, I promise.
I should get it.
Yeah. I don't know if your computer will run it really well, but it might.
It might. All right. Because I actually do have a copy of that game. I just don't have any way to put it onto my PC.
Okay, yeah, Citra is your answer though. Ooh, flop.
If I just loaded up my save, could I do something about this?
Yeah,
1 sec, guys. I'll be right back.
You might want to do some other stuff to also alter the RNG when you reload. a bit more. Like you should play around a bit more with the menu. It's like just like fuck around a bit first before you do it, but you might just have to take an L.
I'm not gonna take the L. We need to get our points up real good.
Because the RNG is not set. I do know that for the record.
Yeah, we gotta make it good. We gotta make it real good. It was 11-3, I think.
Yeah.
Let's check our emails. Oh man, we got some really good mail this week. Let's check our schedule. Oh man, we have a fully market at the end of the month. Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
Culture Festival.
We can call Mio. Hey Mio, how did the results of our date make our things go better? Please help us.
Another thing that I also like to eat in the mall whenever I pass by it is Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots are good.
You guys have fucking Dippin' Dots?
My childhood mall does. It's like an hour away.
God, I want Dippin' Dots bad. Like, just the texture is really, it's fun.
It is. It's just so satisfying.
I remember I got like Dippin' Dots at like Funtown once, and it started raining directly afterwards. I was like, oh damn.
You can also buy Dippin' Dots directly to your house.
Really? How will they send that to you without it melting?
I don't remember what it is. Let me go check.
Please give me the link. I can buy Dippin' Dots to enjoy at my leisure.
You can.
And that would be fun. Please send me the Dippin' Dots link. I want to eat Dippin' Dots.
I was gonna send in your stream chat, but I was like, is that advertising on accident? I don't know.
It's fine. Just send it in screen chat. Everyone buy Dippin' Dots because they're really good. We're already doing free Dippin' Dots advertisements anyways because we're talking about it.
That's true. Big fan of the cotton candy flavor, but I think birthday cake and rainbow are also good.
Nice. Look, we didn't fuck up at all that week. We're doing so good.
Oh, okay, so the product is shipped with dry ice, so to keep it cold.
Cold. Nice.
And you have to either consume it the day you receive it, or the dry ice must be replenished.
Well, I wouldn't mind eating it the day we get it. Dippin' Dots is good. How much does it cost to ship anyways? It sounds like it'd be an expensive thing.
I don't know, but you can either buy an individual portion or you can buy a bulk bag. A bulk bag comes with 30 servings.
Could I just keep that in my freezer or?
No, because it needs to be kept at a -40 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's such a waste of money to just buy one pack though.
I mean, if you get dry ice, you can keep it you can maintain it a bit more.
It's true, but like, I'm not gonna buy dry ice for Dippin' Dots.
It's the investment.
It's the investment of wanting to eat delicious Dippin' Dots. You just gotta click around a whole lot first before I keep it investable, and there'll be no more flops. It's the end of my flop era. Guys, manipulate the RNG. Click
okay,
calendar.
so a bulk bag is $70 per bag, so that's $70 per 30 servings. What a single serving is $3.50. That's not including shipping.
Not including shipping? Oh, it's 2 of them! Thank you for the link, by the way. Sasha says, speaking of ice cream, what about ice cream, Sasha?
2 of them.
Yeah. 断る。面倒だ。
No!
お茶か。
Oh, okay.
じゃあ。
Tano's joining us though.
Yeah. You know how much trouble I've had with DoorDash? Yesterday I ordered some milk and peanut butter and Mucinex from Dash Mart. Yeah. Did it turn ice cream? He's like so intense. We got free ice cream because we
Mucinex
fucked
ice
up.
cream.
Nice, delicious.
Yo.
Let's go. Favorite?
This man sits in such a threatening way, by the way.
He looks
for
like
who
he's
he
about
is.
scold you.
He does.
Let's see, about your favorite TV show, and he'll say, I don't watch TV because I'm busy being busy.
I do like his favorite sports answer. I think it's very funny.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because his sister does sports stuff. Gotcha. Let's see. But that's nice, Sasha. Ice cream's good. I wanna eat ice cream sometime. Soon. I should go buy some. I was gonna say, Monday.
This man has a
schedule.
schedule.
You know, but like stream schedules too would be like.
I like the fact that she knows exactly when he watches TV too, based on this.
Around dinner time, so he only watches TV during dinner, huh?
I think that's fair. Like, I don't know. Like, I also like feel like I need to watch something while I eat. Like, I usually put up YouTube whenever I'm like eating.
Do you eat alone?
Yeah, usually. Like, when this is at work or like at home. Usually, if I'm with other people, obviously I can't do this. But like,
well, I mean, I still watch streams during dinner sometimes, and I eat family dinners. We all sit down and eat together.
They'll yell at me if I do.
Oh, what a shame. I'm sorry. But it's something that I just do because I do it. Just cause. The other day, someone yelled really loud during their stream, and everyone turned to look at my phone.
I like the fact that you're gonna say their scream though, which I think is really funny as a concept.
Someone screamed during their scream. Yeah. But it was funny. Let's see. Leave the TV on all day. Their electric bills are intensely high, but then again,
For real.
I
they are all rich kids though.
Well, that's true. I also keep my computer on all day and sometimes all night too, so it's fine. You watch a lot of TV then. He probably can't live without a TV. That's still watching TV. You're still watching TV. Oh, poor guy though. He can't watch TV. He's too busy being bullied by his family. Let's see. Haunted house this year. Let's go. It's Chitara.
Also, they have, if you go to the website that I sent you, they also have recipes for your Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dot recipes?
Yeah, it's not to make Dippin' Dots, it's recipes to use Dippin' Dots in.
Oh, like an ice cream cake or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have a gingerbread trifle, Dippin' Dots pie,
Nice.
Dippin' Dots hot chocolate, which sounds weird, actually.
It's counterintuitive.
Yeah. Dippin' Dots floats.
If
Dippin' Dots shortcake.
I would order that 70 bulk pack of Dippin' Dots. It seems cost effective, but I don't have anyone to share it with.
Yeah, I gotta eat all of them all at once.
All at once.
Right,
Or else I'll perish. Apparently it's not too hard to make ice cream at home, but like get an ice cream machine for that. It's a matter of like mixing it at its correct temperature for long enough of time, but it's not Dippin' Dots texture because Dippin' Dots has a certain thing going on with it.
Yeah, it's like different.
Yeah. Maybe it is worth it to buy it at like I was about to say an amusement park near me. Maybe it's worth it to buy overpriced Dippin' Dots at the movie theater.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like I am like I have to eat at the amusement park or like other places. I'm like I know I can't get this anywhere else. Like I can't get this normally, so I better eat it now.
Yeah. Let's see. The shitaras.
What a fan club name.
The shit?
I think it's supposed to probably pronounce the Shitaras.
The shitaras, but it's funnier to call it the shit. Shits. Some people in my music class formed the shits, and they've been following me everywhere. It's tough to be famous when your fan club is called the shits.
True.
さん、無理言っちゃって。
No,
いえ
leave her
とんでも
alone.
ないです。楽しんでいってください。それでは失礼します。あ、バンビー。
Yes, Karen, let's go.
話したことはないんだけど、幅学の OG だって。大学の友達を連れてきたとかなんと
And they
か。
all wanted to talk to the Hanasubakis. Right?
Yeah.
さすがに後
It's
輩
best girl, that's right, it's best
の
girl.
はしないけど
Well, I also like Mio though. One of two best girl. Forget about Bambi, Mio and Karen's where it's at.
まあ、文化祭のにぎわいに少しでも貢献してるならよしとするか。チャオ。
Xiao. That's how you say it, not Xiao?
Yeah, it's Chow.
Oh. I think reading words is really hard.
Okay, but I guess it depends on which language you're saying it in, because in Vietnamese, instead it's pronounced as Chow.
I see, I see.
Yeah, because that's very common for us. Chow is both hello and goodbye for us, so I have to say it all the time.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Nina pulling his smooth
素敵
moves.
ね。エスコートし
Yeah,
てくれる？
come to our class cafe.
いらっしゃいませ。ご案内いたします。
And she's like, what the shit? She's also one of Shitara's.
こちらです。
ちょ、何なの？ちょっと。
Nina is so
The fact that
funny.
he hits on older women specifically, I feel like he's playing this on hard mode.
Well, you're also an older woman to him. 1 year older.
Also, I don't blame him for this.
Yeah.
I'd
Let,
also do this for
let him have his
all
barbecue
paid
dream.
expense barbecue.
I want all you can eat barbecue as well. When I imagine like picnics and stuff, I imagine it's like all you can eat. Blah, 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 you eat forever.
Korean barbecue though. Go get that.
I want it so bad, but like, I think last time we went, it was not all you can eat.
Aw, tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, spooky haunted house!
Spooky.
Welcome to the Hollow House!
It's hollow. It's got a skull on it.
入ってもいいけど、俺お化けの方がいい。
Free this man. He wants to become a ghost.
Kills him.
リサちゃん、
Yaruka.
面白い。あのさ、
Oh, this is naughty of me, but I remember when my school put on haunted houses in the gym, I would often go in and go back inside. I wouldn't tell anyone. I sneak behind the curtains and I touched all the people doing the little stuff.
Hello?
As a treat, and they'd always call their friends' names too.
Wild.
It was fun. It wouldn't be like kicking or anything. It'd just be like pokes on the back and such, and I'd walk away
Stabs
real
you.
quick. And it was fun. And I'd sneak out before like the lights turned back on. That's
You're
very
right, that
naughty.
is naughty of you.
That is very naughty of me. So please don't do that to actual haunted house actors. But this is a school, full of classmates, so it's fine.
You
I
cannot escape them. They will find.
It's fine.
取ってこよう。
See, he's got the same idea as me. A success.
And she's like, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, you know.
Normal thing, normal behavior.
Yeah.
もう遅いバンビ
We're gonna see who the Rose Queen
ー。
is.
来年はバンビ。
What's the evaluation?
来年はいよいよ私たちが3年生。
If we don't win, would it be like Karen?
今のバンビなら
It should be Karen, but it's not.
今のバンビなら
It's just
慣
a
れ
random.
ちゃうかも。チャレンジチャレンジ。
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should
But it
give
should be.
Yeah. Yay. No Taira?
No Tyra.
Why not? This seems like prime Taira time.
It is
seems
not Tyra time.
like Timera.
And no Tyra time. Not yet.
No Taira time? Damn.
Not yet.
That sucks. Anyways, let's check the thing. We could do anything, like the little clown guy. We could study. We could be healthy. We could be leisurely.
We
Karen?
should should do judo. You want to nap first though, or not?
No, I think we're good.
All
We
right.
should probably be good. There we go. There we go.
ようやってんな。
Yo, are you here to buy flowers for your brother?
そうだ。
No.
No. Leave him alone to work.
そんなに
He's
面
like,
白い
what's
の
with the
か
flowers? And I was like watching the intro movie, like someone base booted it to 60 frames per second, which does not make it look any better than usual. But someone made it 60 frames per second on YouTube.
Terrifying.
You know what? They just look like they're moving real fast, like shwa 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 shwa. When you make it that fast, because like and the quality is still kind of low quality, so it makes it harder to take screen caps. But like,
In fact, did not fix anything for you.
nope. But both Koichi and Ruka are like holding flowers real delicately in their hands in that video. They're like, oh, I'm gonna hand you a flower. You get a flower, and you get a flower.
俺が
Yeah.
じゃ行くわ。
Oh, go home vibe. Yeah, that's right. Yo, 44. Oh. Yo, that was a pretty good week though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Why you come to judo club? Are you gonna join judo club?
いい顔してる。
No, but he should, shouldn't he?
He should. I mean, he's really good at jumping from places, and I mean, but like he doesn't have the food to maintain it.
お泊まり会するよ。
Sleepover time.
Sleepover. Should we increase his friendship? So we should do it.
楽しみ。
Woo! Let's go. It's
じゃ
sleepover time.
じゃあね。
I hope they talk about something else. Alright, let's go home, let's go home.
出
Woo! Let's see, I want to go to Mio's house sometime.
ふふ。
That would be nice, if only.
If only.
Fun little detail in the fourth game, because I assume you will not be able to play it.
行こっか。
So when you go to sleepover with your new friends in the fourth game, it turns out that they moved into Karen's apartment. Like Karen moved out and they moved in.
Nice, so it's the same place, but like
Yeah, but they
differently
decorated
decorated.
different. Yeah.
Oh nice, oh nice. And then they're gonna be like wearing the cute little outfits in the same CG as always.
服だね。
Zoom in on
This
like
is their three-person CG.
there it is. I gotta hop off for now. Good luck on your Normie boy hunt. Thank you for vibing,
Please,
Zelpo.
Zelpo.
Go have fun and stuff, okay? But for now, we're gonna be trying to hunt down a Normie boy. Normie boy.
ねえねえ。ところでバンビ
I was I was going through like my Twitch settings and finding like all my old stream titles. We had some pretty powerful ones for like the earlier VODs.
今
Yeah.
気になってる
The ones where every single time you made a title and we did not fulfill it.
Yeah, but like we saw the Normie boy this time and he
True.
got blocked again this time, so this time is true. This is embarrassing. Yes, I do. Let's talk about the other boy. You know, I can't tell you who the guy is.
もしかして特殊な人
She said this last time too, right?
Yeah.
Forked roads for my fortune? I must think carefully.
今日は楽し
Mio is like, make sure you make proper dialogue choices or you'll die.
Or you'll die. You'll perish. You'll become dust.
まだ眠くない
Me too, though.
ダメ夜更かしは美容のためにも絶対禁止
For beauty's sake.
はあ
Do you ever go to bed early for beauty's sake, N?
No, I go to bed early because I am tired.
You're
Sick.
tired. Fair enough, that's valid reasoning, you know? As opposed to invalid reasoning.
Hey, while you're since you just saved, do you want to ask? I'm gonna try and get you a CG. Hopefully it happens.
Yeah, that's right, Sasha.
Um,
Karen's so cute.
Yeah. Shitara.
Yeah, let's do it.
設楽ですあ
What do you want? Oh, that's different than normal.
Next month.
Next
December.
month?
Yeah, any of those weeks in December is fine.
After we sit our exams.
And to the upper left area, to the shopping part.
Shopping
Yeah.
district, yeah?
Yeah. I hope I got that correct. It's either that or it's in the
俺
mall.
は嫌だ
Oh, you
Damn,
don't want to.
fucker. Yeah, sorry.
Well, good thing we saved.
Yeah.
Karen is good. All y'all be like, Karen's good. And I'm like, Karen's so good. She's
True.
vibing. Let's see.
And we can just sleep this week if you'd prefer.
I mean,
Or you can brute force it.
we could just pick a different day, you know?
That's true.
設楽です
Honestly, sometimes just reloading and asking him on the same day will still get you a different answer. It's kind of funny.
On the 19th.
It's just like me reloading and it's like, are you free now, King?
Let's do it.
Yeah. It might not work, but sometimes it does.
It'd be funny, you know?
なんで
Why? I just want to. I don't have any problem.
Yeah,
There's no
see?
reason to refuse.
Who would refuse?
Who would
Cringe.
refuse?
Anyway, I think it says love is good this week.
Yeah, we should put on a coat or something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we're warmer.
And we're still wearing the same kind of outfit as last time.
Yeah.
Let's save. In the
Yeah.
next slot, you know.
Just in case you regret asking him out on that day.
Yeah. And
Charm.
now
If
Charm.
it's love still.
charm. There we go.
Gotta get these stats up to 130.
All of them. We're so close with some of them.
Yeah. We have a year to
Nina-
get them all to 130, so I believe in us.
Nina's birthday. We'll buy him cool coin case, right?
I think so, yeah.
Though I feel like
I'm sorry. Like I said, I play the PSP version, so we don't have the same birthday gifts for the guys.
I think he really would have enjoyed
ここまで好みを分かっても
oh,
らえてるの
I thought he would enjoy the bathing powder.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Just knowing him in general, like his personality. Karen's the girl that high school Sasha would have had a crush on? Nice.
Good taste, Sasha.
It is immaculate. Please. Please, my stats. Please, my stats need improving. Let's see, we have a 1, a 2, 3, 4 stats that just need to go up. Today's a flea market. Let's get that
Ooh,
close.
you're right.
I wish I had more
also-
money to spend, but
Yeah, make sure that we also match with what Karen wants us for.
yeah. Too bad you can't like star any outfits so that you could always just pull it back later.
Yeah.
We're back now, y'all.
So okay, if you feel bad about that, actually, they fix that later.
Yellow necklace. Oh,
Like you're
let's see.
able to wear like outfits that you've worn previously in later installments.
Oh,
Yes, or you can do it now, actually.
oh,
I forgot
let's
that you can do this with the DS version too.
clothes. Let's go with a shirt if we have one. I don't think we have one. Let's see. I forgot what color. Yellow, maybe.
I mean, you can go check.
Please wear a shirt.
Just do cancel to go back to find out what it was.
Can't believe I'm late. Hello, Firmo. Oh, Firmo, I know you don't have Twitter. You missed my April Fool's prank this year. Unless you were in Discord, of course. Do I still have it on my clipboard? I do. Here, enjoy. Well, hello, Firmo. I hope that you're doing well today. I think that is my April Fool's post. It was on my clipboard. It says my Twitter. Hopefully it's right. One sec. I even after I check it, And I copied that link from the tweet. I'm like, wait, is it the correct tweet? Did I just make a fool of myself? That happens sometimes.
It's okay. It happens.
It happens. It happens. But fair. All right, we are checking the color. We're going to put on a necklace. Wow, rude. It happens.
Shirt, yellow necklace.
You love a shirt, yellow necklace. Okay. Well, we could do yellow and we could do a necklace.
Yeah, I think you literally have a yellow necklace, if I recall correctly.
Let's double up on that yellow, you know? Danger. Oh. There we go.
I would consider this dangerous personally, but they do not.
It happens. Wow. Okay. Natural.
That's a fine outfit. That's okay.
It'd be even better if we had Hazuke on here, but somehow they think it's dangerous. Now I'm throwing all caution to the wind. Let's make this a little bit dangerous. It's all Hazuke's fault. Let's see. Sasha says, "Wow, rude." Primo says, "I'd love to see merch." It's hard to make and it's expensive. It seems like a troublesome, just a little bit. So that's why I'm not making merch. The only merch that I could feasibly make is buttons, because I have a button machine. But shipping is a bit of a pain, getting things shipped out. So, anyways, let's go shopping.
Remember to keep at least one file with the Nita save data icon.
Just one.
Yeah, because it's cute to collect them all, I think.
Collect them all?
Collect all the save data.
I need to organize my save file sometime. Look, you could buy shirts. That are shirts. Cleric
True,
shirt.
that's a shirt. That is indeed a shirt.
A shirt that's a shirt.
£5 one.
Yo, imagine wearing this vest underneath this jacket.
Much down.
Cotton flare skirt. These clothes. I wonder if you've gotten a new save file afterwards. God damn it, this is not very good.
Well,
we're gonna.
Okay. No, we're just saving money. It's fine.
That's true, but it'd be nice to have more. It'd be nice to have more stuff. Yes!
And we got Karen this time, so it's all fine. It was all worth it.
Woo! Finally!
We're level 3 now. You can now, you'll notice that you can now create outfits of more intense fashion styles.
Woo! It's been so long since we got a rank up. Natural. Cute. Let's.
Yeah, if you can get 2 different fashion styles to their max, it'll be like a new fashion style.
Yeah. Boom. Cute. Let's get sexy up there if we can.
Cute is big sister style.
Cute.
Sexy and cute is Little Devil.
Yeah.
Chic and vivid is Mode.
Oh. Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that you could do here.
Yeah.
Vivid.
Yeah.
And
if you can get vivid and chic at the same time, then you'll get Mode.
Vivid? Yo, we maxed out so many of these things. We maxed out 4 of them.
Yeah, but it's not maxed out because you need the star in order for it to actually be maxed out. See?
Chic.
Yeah.
This is just super, super vivid.
Yeah.
This one? I want Mode now. You made me want the thing.
Yeah. Shitara does like Mode, so if you can get that'll
Cute. Chic has a star. And
you
so does
have
Cute.
That's supposed to be Big Sister for what maybe I misremembered it. No, is it? Oh wait, no, is it Natural and Cute is Big Sister? Oh, I don't know. If you call Karen, she'll tell you what all the combinations are.
But it's getting the clothes right that matters. Chic.
Yeah.
This is chic. Now if I put on this thing over here. Vivid.
Yeah, that should be Mode. I don't know. It's weird. And call Karen next weekend. I'm
Let's
pretty
call
sure
Karen.
I'm right on that.
Wait, let's check the item. Let's see. Folding fan is okay. Oh, we could
And
study
it's
this
a
week.
Study, yeah.
Let's go save in like a beginning save file. No.
And it's in fact an N save file.
An N save file? That's
You have
you.
so many pancakes.
There's so many of them. Our guy can't get enough of his sweet snack. Study. Let's go. There's an event. Let's go home. Let's have some tea while we're at it. Let's go.
By the way, your 360 DS is a bit crunchy.
Okay, one sec. I'll reshare it on Skype or.
Is it not crunchy on the stream as well?
Homies, let me know. Homies, let me know.
Yeah.
If so, I'll restart the
If it's
whole
crunchy
thing.
only for me, I don't mind. Then.
But I want it to be crisp and fresh.
Yeah.
Everyone, let me know. you
Is
know
the
if-
audio for when people are talking? Is it very crunchy?
Like the music and stuff.
Yeah, like in game, not us. So I guess if we're crunchy, that's also a good thing to know.
Yeah. If we're crunchy, I'd like to know. Not that I know how to fix it. Yeah, but like, if we crunchy, let us know. If we're not crunchy, you haven't noticed it, but the game volume is a bit low. I lowered it earlier on everyone's suggestion, but I can make it a little bit louder. Volume mixer? I put it at 11. Is it better now, Sasha? Just let me know. Woo! Anyways,
What shall you ask, Karen?
I don't know. Is there anything special that we should ask her?
Out of these, I don't think so, no.
Okay, what's your favorite music?
あ
Don't laugh.
つまりアイドルってやつ
That's not bad.
踊ってみたい
Oh, let's see. All right, rest well, Firmo. Okay, have a sweet dream tonight and a lovely rest of your day tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, or not tomorrow, but later. Yeah, rest well. Wake up in time for movie night. It's Nausicaa, so it should be nice. Let's see. All right, no crunch. It's just you, and I can reshare it.
Okay, no, I think it's better now.
Okay.
あやっぱそうかでもさ可愛いんだもん
Yeah, it's way better. We're good.
Nice. You like cute singers?
やっぱ
Cute singers are
可愛い
cute,
のが
you
い
know?
いよ大きなリボンにフリフリのレースで私も夢だったんだけどな憧れてるうちに背がどんどん伸びちゃって
Oh, I think tall idols are cute
もう
too.
いい諦めた似合わないもん
Maybe it doesn't suit you because you're giving up. But if you never give up on your dream, then it will always suit you. What do you think, En?
All types of idols, good idols.
Yeah.
なあさ
Yo, it's Tyra. Pog.
Get to hear his theme song again now.
昨日
Nice, here
今
he
帰る
is.
クルーゼ
We should walk home together.
一緒に帰らないか
Just like I wanted. Okay.
やった
It's weird you said it was a coincidence. Because we're in the same class.
そりゃそうだよね必然っていうか恋っていうか
Stop trying to say things, Taida. He just wants to vibe with you, but every single time someone's going to be in those bushes. I'm gonna go talk
Yeah, surprise.
Kikuchi
Bush.
is the best idol. I have to look that up. later. I don't know very many idols. I just think they're cute. I know anime idols, but I should learn real idols, real people idols. Too. Makoto's my waifu. Nice. Nice. Let's see.
Sakurai Koichi?
Yo, I can't believe that Taira got blocked off again this week.
もしかしてお前は
Oh, she's not a real people idol. She's an anime. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Is Taira-kun my classmate? This is Koichi.
知ってる。
Everyone knows them.
平か部下が命を救われたって言ってたよ。まあ
命？この前購買のパンをあげただけだよ。
はあなんだそりゃそういうことかよ。
Dramatic people.
Yeah. Ruka's so dramatic, and Koichi was like seriously grateful,
まあ
but like,
何にせよそう
yeah.
礼は
Can
言
you
っとく
imagine hearing that like someone saved your brother's life only to hear that like he was just hungry?
はあ
Hungo.
Hungo.
こらこいちどこだ？
やべ遅うだ
He is yelling.
Yeah.
君は
Happens.
桜井孝一とも知り合いなんだ。
You know everyone in town?
For
Yep.
real.
And then
Yappari,
next thing you know,
kimi
you'll
to
get
iru to
interrupted
sugoi
by
koto
like
ga okoru
someone
na.
else and we're like, this is your childhood friend too?
だって俺が桜井孝一にお礼を言われる展開は想像してなかったよ。なんかすごいな。
Finding Taira CDs is really hard for like thumbnailing
Good.
purposes.
Keep them secret.
俺がその二人の話題になってるなんて。
Man, cause I know like I looked up his ending CDs because they're like the same for like every guy. It's just the light shining behind their face. So
Yeah, it looks better on DS though than it does on the PSP.
oof. So I went ahead and I made like the first one like Nina like looking at like Taira because it's like, oh, it's your turn now. And like I did like the cock blocked thumbnail for like last time, but I'm like not sure what I want to do for this time because it's so hard to find like images.
すげえ今度勉強教えて個人授業で一つ
All right, a new email. Oh, let's see. Damn. It's exam time, huh? It happens.
Same time.
It happens. You keep getting... Everyone's getting overwritten with Mr. Pancake Man.
He's getting all of them.
Oh man, we should take a nap.
Her nap.
Just watch... Let's see. Final exam start tomorrow. No study. We didn't study.
It's okay. True to real life.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Perfect! Will we get all perfects this time around? I sure hope so.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, baby, let's
I
go.
could never do this in voice side. Voice side is so not voice. Yeah, voice side. It is so hard to ace the exams.
Whoa! Straight 100s! Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, nice job, Karen.
We are the best.
Karen did a good job too. 69.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. But we did good. Not even 1 point off.
すげえやったじゃん
Where are the other guys?
1位か
Why is it only
Yeah,
just
but
you,
why not
Ruka?
Rika cares too much.
We didn't try to make him care.
これで
We
俺の
don't
将
even
来
acknowledge he exists most
いいん
days.
だお前の
Achievement
1位を
unlocked,
見られ
that's
て
correct,
俺は
Sasha.
満足だから
Seeing your friends do good things makes you fill up with joy, I think. Actually, I don't think he likes vivid clothes, does he?
I'm pretty sure it's like his secondary thing, but call Karen just to make sure. He likes chic more though, but like I said, you needed to call Karen anyway.
Cancel. Let's call Karen. And this takes no time.
Yeah, this takes no time.
Mhm. Let's see. Consult you about fashion. Well, fashion preferences. Let's see. He likes chic, active.
He hates active, yeah, and vivid is his second favorite. See?
Okay.
He also has his favorite color on someone is purple. And see, vivid and chic together creates mode.
How do we do that?
Yeah. I know it's happened before. 'Cause I've done it. But,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and you can ask her about fashion tips. And she'll tell you all the different combinations now.
Let's see. Nice.
Yes.
Natural, ultra natural, high end combination. Delish 40, older sis, wild, girly mode. Well, we're going to go for mode, which is vivid and chic.
Yeah, I don't know if we have good clothes to do that though. If we don't, just go for chic.
We'll do our best. You know, it's been like a hot minute since I played like a doll dress up thing. Oh, I mean, like I
Haven't
did
played
Peek
Style
Crew.
Savvy in a while.
I haven't played Style Savvy, and that's the game that I like to set my credit card number on stream for too. So.
Help! Ugh.
It sure was an experience. And I remember you telling me that night too that like stuff was going to happen. I was like, okay, then I better go get the game before
Have no chic points right now, only vivid and cute.
Why? I need chic.
That's sexy.
Where is the chic?
The folding fan is chic. The shawl might be chic.
Why doesn't it say what they are on here? One chic. Only one chic point though.
No, that's more than just 1 point. That's doubling over.
Oh, okay.
That's 4 chic points.
4 chic points. We need vivid. That's 5.
See, the thing is that they also take away chic points from other people, so you also gotta remember that. Yeah, the husky shirt will give you some good chic points, so it's a good combo.
God. Cute
Yeah,
and
yeah.
chic, but we want vivid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you want vivid. Remove that one. If you can combine it with the orange shirt, because the orange shirt gives you vivid points. I know that.
The orange shirt.
Yeah, it's the It's the pink, purple, and orange flannel thing. Plaid. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Vivid,
that-
cute, chic. We
So
need
if you can get a vivid, bottom or shirt, a jacket.
vivid.
Like it's this vivid, but it doesn't give us enough chic and vivid because you need to max out both.
Vivid. No.
Yeah, like I don't think you have the wardrobe to be able to do it.
No. How could this happen? How could this happen?
You get pretty close, but you don't get quite there.
This
Anyway,
is
this is a bit cold. This is a bit cold for what you're doing as well.
chic. Chic. You look at this outfit and you call it chic.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. You probably just have to go with this.
This is what happens when N yells at you for shopping. Actually, before stream this morning, N was quite upset that I went ahead and I googled Tokimeki CGs because I was trying to make a good promo image.
Yeah, because the thing is, CGs are part of like the experience, like the surprise, like the storytelling. So I think that going to look up the CGs like ruins like part of the fun of it.
That's a fair assessment. I'm like pretty art go burr. How could this happen?
I mean, you're just gonna have to accept chic. I don't think you have like the correct clothes because your style of fashion in this game is too cute for what Shitara wants.
I just like cute clothes. Why do I have to live like this? Like I'm a little clown walking around town. They have to be exactly even to get, like, More?
You need both of them to be max. Like, they both need to get to 6 points.
I feel like... Okay. Let's just go. Yep, we're sufficiently warm as well.
Yeah.
Walk around town wearing your little clown outfit, and he's like, is that CUCKED? And you're like, yes.
Osoi.
Very late.
It makes sense that we would be late after all that.
Hazuki-Q t-shirts.
Yeah, he doesn't even notice that we're wearing, like, purple and stuff. He's like, Hazuke.
Doumo koumo.
I'm gonna draw a mustache on Hazuke.
He wants to deface him.
Where are we going?
Anyway, I'm sorry that I took you to a shopping date in case you don't get the CG. Cause shopping dates suck.
Really?
He seems mischievous. That looks like a mischievous thing, doesn't it?
Mhm.
当たり前だろ。何本気にしてんだよ。
He had like a cat mouth going on. Oh yay! What's up?
物欲しそうな目をするな。
Don't look at me with those greedy eyes, he says. No CG.
こん
Oh?
な日もたまにならいいな。
No CG.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna go double check if his ear affection was too low or too high. Let me go check.
That's okay. See? But I don't even know what file we saved in when we scheduled the date. It was before exams, but this is fine too, you know?
It's fine. It gets us points still. Don't worry.
We need to become powerful, but it's very hard when our leisure is like this. Well, we'll hang out with Karen maybe this week. What do you think? Is it good to hang out with Karen?
Yeah. Oh yeah, our affection might have been too low. That might have been the problem. Whatever.
That's fair enough. I mean, the only time we go out on dates with these boys is when we need to become Rose Queen.
Yeah, because you would need him to be at smiling in order to get that CG.
Okay, we need that charm up. Charm and style.
それじゃあ掃除どよろしく。
Alright, we gotta take this trash out. Oh, he's dying.
Oh hey, I think you got him up to smiling now. Actually.
Yeah,
You got this
woo!
CG.
He's dying.
Unfortunately, if we try to schedule another, if we try to take him to the same place twice in a row, he'll yell at us. But
The idiot, he just keeps coughing.
yeah, he is at the correct affection now. We literally just raised him to it.
Nice.
So yeah, if you can, I guess if you can schedule another date with him
なん
somewhere
でそんな
else
とこに
and
い
then
るんだよ。
date him again
We
at
gotta
that
send him to the
area.
planetarium, and then we gotta send him back.
Yeah, cause the downtown district one is in winter.
Okay, so we'll do that. Look at him fucking dying, what an idiot.
He cannot clean. He is a fool.
So funny.
なんで俺がこんな。
He's just not doing it right.
For real.
If you reach your arm lower when you clean those blackboard erasers?
うるさいな。どう叩こうと俺の勝手
How
だ
are
ろ。
you even supposed to clean those? We don't have chalkboards, we have whiteboard erasers.
うるさい。あっち行け。
Go over there and then you watch him choke to death on chalk dust.
ひどくない。後からのこのこやってきたお前が悪い。でもこうするとむせないな。うるさい。あっち行け。
I can't believe he's so dumb. He just keeps smacking those and coughing.
I also like the fact that he is on the second floor while she's on the ground, so they definitely have to crane their necks to look at each other and yell.
Oh, we got mail from Shitaru, who doesn't even know how to use a phone. Oh, Dullahan says, why is he so pathetically, stupidly holding that sponge for the blackboard? Because he
Yeah,
can't
no.
clean. He doesn't know. He only wrote music room. I should go there. That's right, we should go there.
Cryptic text message.
You know, like Mayu from Nozaki-kun, who only
Yeah.
writes like one word, and you're supposed to figure out what he means by that.
And that's okay.
どうした忘れ物か
Oh, I just have some business here.
そうか。
Don't forget to lock the door when you leave. Okay.
Also, Himuro is the band club instructor, so that's why he's there.
Oh, I see, I see.
お前、エスパーだったのか。
You literally told us to come here!
これからメールしようと思ってたのに。
But I came here because of your mail.
ああ、やっぱりさっきの途中で送信されてたのか。先生が来たから慌てて。まあいい。一曲弾くから。
And it'll be the shittiest song you ever listened to. Just kidding.
なんだよ。不思議そうな顔して。
He's like, okay.
コンクールじゃ何百人もの観客が来るんだぞ。お前一人くらいどうって。俺にはやっぱ
Look
り
at him. He's holding that
ピアノし
piano.
かない。
You do be holding that piano.
He do be holding it. 1, 2.
これでも昔は国際コンクールの常連でさ、あちこちで賞を取りまくって振動だなんて言われていい気になってた。
Yo, he was like one of those people who was like, I'm so good. And then he meets
And then he
someone...
got humbled.
Yeah, and then he meets someone who's just as good as him. And they get even better. And he's like probably one of those people who didn't need to practice a lot or didn't know how.
Gifted
その
kid
時のコンクー
syndrome.
ルで
Gifted kids
とんでもな
syndrome.
いやつが現れて。あれ
It
には勝てないって
happens.
演奏を聞いた瞬
Yo,
間
man,
に
it's
悟っ
just
た。
his episode this
Doji.
time.
怖くなったんだ。俺には
Do
ピア
you
ノ
think
しか
that
な
if
いの
you
に。
save, he'll be your save data icon now?
Maybe.
だから
But
逃げ
it's
出
so
したんだ
funny
よ。
though, like that Normie boy gets blocked yet again. Sorry,
負けたことには
Taida.
ならないと思った。
I mean, that's kind of the point of Tyra's run, is that you're supposed to also be dating all the other guys too.
いつも弾いてる曲
Damn.
Yeah, so you're
Sucks.
supposed to be pushing him to the background anyway.
Forever BG character.
バカみたいだよな。
Bakamitai.
諦め
Once
て
you finish Tyra's
飽きたら
run,
ピアノを捨てられると
I'll
思ってたんだ。
I'll drop my essay, but until then.
Oh please. He said Bakamitai, like the song.
True.
Bakamitai. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
気が
That
変わ
one.
った。お前のせいだぞ。
From like Yakuza. I haven't finished
Yeah.
playing Yakuza. My computer's not strong enough for it.
だから、
I don't know
Cool,
if
cool,
your
cool,
computer will
cool,
be
cool.
strong enough then for
その
Citro,
一番
but
最初の演奏を
Like
Oh, man,
sometimes,
you cut it
like the opening scenes are kind of like cut and janky. You know, like when they try to put like the video on.
どれくらいかかるかな。
Wait, help me set up Citra sometime. I really, really want to play Leighton versus Ace Attorney with you.
one day.
Mm-hmm.
遊びで弾くのとはどう違うか教えてやる。まあ、腕は鈍り切ってるけどな。
He's just like that guy from Your Lie in April who's like, I didn't play for a while, so now I cannot.
He does nothing.
That's true.
He doesn't study, he doesn't play the piano, he doesn't have hobbies.
バンビと一緒だと
Damn, you
He's
should get a
never
light.
read.
私がいいんだ
Yeah.
But
I think what's funny though is that he is the one guy in this cast that uses his like desktop computer just as like the TV thing.
河野です
Well, we do that too. Also, Sasha says, Dame dane!
Yeah.
Let's see. Kono's speaking.
これから出てこられるから
Shitara's
人もいるん
here.
だけど
Oh.
君も呼んだらどうかってうるさい
I forgot that you asked Tato on a date
この時
before.
間に部屋にいるってことはどうせ暇なんだ
Wait,
ろ
are we triangling?
お前も出て
You
こい
are triangling, yes.
I can't believe this happened.
Like I legitimately don't remember you asking Kato out on a date, and
We
I
did
guess
it.
Kato now is at smiling, I guess.
We did it. We did it just for so that we can finish up our good boy on the desk over there. I forgot his name for a sec.
Yeah.
Nina. We did it so that we can get Nina. We did it just so we
Oh,
can
you're
cock
right.
block.
You're right. We
Kono.
did do that just
We
you're
did
right.
it just so we can cock block him. Alright, if you're home at this hour, I guess you're free. We're close to your house and come to meet up. Should we say yes or no?
You can say yeah.
Okay.
よしじゃあ女の子なんだから時間がかかるに決まってるだろ
They are fighting over this phone.
Good, it's funny. They're bickering. The battle to the death.
あれ
And they're turned away from each other too.
That is very
お前が来
representative
て
of
から
their
ずっと
poly,
喋
for
り
the
っぱなしだ
record.
ったしな
They are the polycule in this game that I think is not suited for each other. Like, I don't think they work very
ま
well
た3
together
人
at
で出
all.
かけようよ
If they fight a lot, maybe it'll be funny though.
Yeah. Like, literally, like, every single time they interact, it's just kind of like a, clearly, like, they don't want to be here with each other, and they're only here because Bambi's here.
Should we agree? I don't think so. You guys
Um,
fought too much. I agree.
It's up to you.
Wait.
Do you want to have, like, their three-person interactions, or do you want to just keep them solo?
Does it matter for Taida?
No, because you're not gonna dedicate yourself either way.
Okay.
決まりだなそれじゃあ次からは
Alright,
適
but
当
they're
に
gonna
連絡を
call
す
me
る
and
こ
we're
と
all
で
gonna hang out together and race at
何
affection,
か
so
思
it'll
いつ
be
いたら
fine.
君からも連絡くれるから
Like, you can still get Tyra's ending as long as you don't do too much of the three-person mode.
Okay. Folks, we did it. Taida gets cock-blocked yet again. Poor guy.
If you get their three-person ending, that'd be so sad. Like, I'd actually be upset.
Poor guy. Can you imagine just trying to exist like this? You're like, the girl of my dreams is right there, but now she's going on even more dates with more people that I don't care about. A traditional accessory. I think we have some of those. I made sure to buy it.
Money?
Ornate hairpin. Do we have one?
Yeah, you do.
There we go.
There.
Now we're cute. Outfit can't decide what we want to do, huh? Well, we could do this week. How could this happen?
なあ
Let's see,
今
what's
度
the
の日
matter?
曜この3人で出かけるぞ公園通りでいい
Sure,
な
why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Damn, we don't get a CG though. Whatever.
決まりだ
I mean, they do have three-person CGs. I promise.
ああ
Mhm.
それでいい
You don't even need to properly be in three-person mode in order to get there, but you get change dialogue now that you're, like, hanging out together properly.
Yeah.
バンビ
Do you want to have tea?
それが最良
Yeah, let's go. You're always cute, so thank you, Sasha. Let's see.
何
What's that in response to? I'm sure I said something probably, and I just forgot what I said. It's happened before. Like last week I was playing Rune Factory and I was like, oh, Zalpa's going to be this kid's stepmom, and I didn't realize I said that until I was reviewing the bot footage later. And Zalpa was like, stepmom in chat. I was like, huh? Huh? Did I say something? And it turns out I did. I misspoke.
Surprise.
It happens.
I remember that we need to ask Shitara out on a two dates.
Yeah.
Solo dates.
Favorite sports? She don't like sports.
見ない勝敗を裏
Let's see.
野球うん
No exciting things at sports. Me too. Anyways, we could go shopping today. But we don't have enough money.
Yeah, I think it's better to just ask Shitara on schedule those dates.
Planetarium, and then, cause you love the planetarium, and I'll be like, oh, you want to hang out with Kono? Wait, if we hang out with Kono, can we still do? Does it still count?
No, it won't count for the like going on 2 dates in a row thing. It's the problem.
Oh shit, we have to write these down. Let's write down the locations because I see another date on that calendar. We're going to the
Yeah.
forest park for the other one. I am getting a notepad. 1 second, might be like crunchy sounds. But it happens, you know, it happens. Let me get a pencil. The first one's the forest park, right?
I think so.
Forest park. The second one is planetarium.
Yeah. We need to check. I think planetarium. I don't know. It's not the bus stop. I don't think. I don't
Nope.
remember what it is.
Just the two of us?
Just the two of us.
Alright.
Habitaki
Habitaki.
Nation. Okay.
Okay.
For January 2nd.
Habataki. He's a cute one. All y'all are cute too, you know. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh, gift exchange. What are we gonna buy as a present?
You wanna be cheap?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. So out of these ones, so I know that Ruka likes the boot, but let me see what the other guys like for the other ones.
We
Give me a
gotta
moment.
raise that affection with the boys that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sasha, yeah, you are cute. And Dullahan, we could both be cute. We can
Yeah,
all
okay,
be cute.
so, okay,
Yeah.
so people that are not Ruka, give me a moment.
Can we get something for Nina?
You want something for Nina? Okay.
Yeah. He likes
Nina
the-
likes glittering strap. Yeah. Kano likes the
Oh,
alarm
we bought
clock.
it.
Yeah, no, I was just talking. Okay. Giving you options. It's fine. Oh, I haven't seen that spaghetti emote before.
Yeah, it's a follower emote for the channel. So if you're following, you get to use it. Thank you for the water, Dullahan, and you take some stretching and some water too.
Will
But
do.
it's a follower emote for the channel. So if you follow the channel, you get to use it for free.
I think I do follow you, if I recall. Let me check.
Yeah, I think someone got you a gift sub as well. Like last week or
Oh, I
something.
can use some of these other ones.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. It should be good. I gotta get.
Alright.
Yeah, you got the knife emote. It's so funny. I love that knife emote. If I were to make actual stickers, I might actually make like knife emote like a real sticker. I know, like for April Fools, I made like a spaghetti with a knife, and my mom was
Yeah,
like,
give the spaghetti with a knife.
but my mom was like, no, spaghetti's not a violent dog. You can
My
take that
bones
knife
are
away
not
from him.
cracking this time. Is that improvement?
Huh?
My bones are not cracking this time when I stretch. Is that
Yeah,
an
that's
improvement?
good. But yeah, I know I sent where I showed my mom like the spaghetti knife a sticker idea, and she was like, he's not a violent dog. He's a good boy. I was like, yeah. Spaghetti's the perfect follow. I'm so glad. I gotta fix the other one. It looks more like he's ready to chomp. Getting ready to take a bite. Like if he just zoomed in on his face, he'd be good. Like that emote is like just the spaghetti on your head right now, by the way. The one that Dullahan sent. What shall we wear to the Christmas party? Default, we can wear this dress or this dress. They're both good. And they're not at all warm.
It's okay. I like the yellow combination here.
It's nice. It's a pity that I can't share it on other streams. Sorry, Dullahan. You don't need to know what the principal has to say.
It's okay. He won't say it in the fourth game. They didn't hire him yet.
Good.
メリークリスマスバンビありがと今日はみんな占いじゃなくて
Aw, Mio's nice. Mio's a good girl.
Mio is apparently the girl you're closer to
今
right
日
now.
は情報収集のチャンス
Nice.
メリー、そしてクリスマス。
Too bad Zelba's missing Ruka. There we go.
まあね、食べ物がいっぱいあるから。
I hate the way he wears his blade, like his suit jacket here, by the way, because he sticks up the lapel.
Yeah, he saw it.
Extremely awful.
Extremely. He's cursed. He's just a little bit of a cursed man, you know.
Put those back
レー
down,
ス着てる
son.
ね。
Yeah.
正直な感想。
No.
お世辞
He's
とどっちがいい？
he's trying. He's vibing as best as he can.
すげえ可愛い。ちなみにお世辞の方は超可愛い。
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. You know? That is a real thing that real people say.
あのさ。いや、お寿司出てきたから。
Wait, I want sushi too. Ruka.
Sushi good.
I'm so incredibly jealous.
そんじゃ。
I was like debating if I wanted udon or like,
Ooh,
You were
udon's
full
good.
the other day?
I wish I
Um,
had udon.
but when I went to the restaurant, they were out of the broth for the udon soup, so I had to get like yakisoba instead.
tragic.
It wasn't as tasty. I don't think I'll order it again.
I just really like udon soup. It's so
Udon
good.
is good.
別にメリーでもなんでもないけ
There's
ど
nothing merry.
一応
Merry Christmas.
へ
No. Bullies him into saying Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
ああへえ
What do you see, Shitara?
あっちで呼んでる面倒だな
There we go.
なあ
Yo, where are the other boys? We just
Ronald McDonald looking ass.
you know, it's not like they have many clothing. They live in an abandoned diner.
True.
まあ食い放題だからな俺だってな
Yo, are these boys just starving? They just not have food?
I mean, this is the best food they'll get for free.
Yeah,
おう
Might as well make the most of it. Am I right?
that is true.
お前なドレス着てんだからよも
You can get all the food you want, but you gotta dress up for it.
Yeah,
さてただ飯食わねえとな
the brothers are just here for the food. Please fill your stomachs and the Ziploc bag that you snuck into your bag
True. True.
for the leftovers. You brought your own Tupperware to the party. Let's see, I wanted to go to Nina. Now we get to see like 4 boys on Christmas.
Yeah.
Ooh, nail polish set. Nice. So it's so easy that everyone can have beautiful nails. I should redo my nails tonight. I had to file them because I saw that one of them was gonna break, and I was like, damn.
Oh, rip. I just let one of mine break. I was like, that's fine.
When you break your nail though, it's so painful, like if it goes into the nail bed. So if you guys see that your nails are gonna break, you should cut them or file them, you know?
See, mine, I did not have to worry about that. It was a clean cut if there ever was one.
Please at least file that down so it doesn't snag on stuff.
No.
You don't want it to snag on your clothes and like start tearing the threads and stuff.
It's fine. It hasn't been doing that.
Ugh. You gotta be careful. You gotta exercise caution.
It's fine.
Wait, I should have saved first.
You guys were bold. It's a 3-person day, right?
Yeah.
You're fine. Just you can either wear cute or chic.
Let's take off these vivid clothes so that we can get more cute clothes on here.
I just don't like the texture of filing nails. It makes me feel like I don't know, writhed.
I'm sorry. But like, you leave it there so that it could totally get like snagged on all your threads. What if you like go to scratch your face and boom, you just break a nail like a serrated blade straight across your cheek instead.
It's fine.
Cute. Chic.
It's honestly even not that like jagged or anything. It's like I said, it's a really clean cut. Like, I might as well have clipped this with an actual nail clipper. Like, it's that strange.
Weird. How'd that happen? What'd you do?
I was using my tablet, and then like something happened, and like I like accidentally I guess something happened with my thumb, and it like went weirdly against the tablet, and it like clipped my nail.
That's so weird. Are you still? Do you use a screen tablet or a pen tablet? That's a question. I don't actually know.
I use a pen tablet.
Oh, me too. With no screen. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't really look down when I'm drawing, so it doesn't work. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I always look up at my screen, so like I don't think it would help me if I was to have a screen tablet. They're also more expensive.
Yeah, they are. Wacom Bamboo for the win.
Yeah, I use Bamboo as well. I use Bamboo Pen and Touch to date me, for the record. Pen and Touch, the thing that they no longer like have drivers up for, so I have to go to like old secondhand sites now in order to get tablet drivers and like downloads.
They don't support the Bamboo Wacom tablet driver either for me, so I have to install Disk Ready just in case I ever fuck up again, like I did like a few months ago.
Yeah, it's just so inconvenient.
Yeah.
But like my tablet's been treating me really well. This thing, I've had it for like 10 years, I think.
Nice. I have had mine for like a long time too, like since second year of sophomore year, so that's a long time.
Yeah, I just like whenever anyone's like, yeah, like tablets only last me like a year or two, and I'm like, that sounds insane.
For
That's-
like screen
what?
tablets?
Like any tablet. Like that's why they're like, don't get like a like a Wacom tablet. I'm like, I got one for $100 and I was in middle school and it's working just fine for me still.
Yeah. That's weird.
Like, this is like the most durable thing I've ever used.
Like Wacom tablet, just boom, it's here. It's here to stay. It's not leaving.
I'm saying this and I literally have I used a Nokia phone when I was younger, for the record. Like, this is my frame of reference of like what's like sturdy.
I see. Nokia though. Nokia. Powerful. Also, hello, you good. Welcome. We're trying to figure out what kind of cute, chic outfit I can wear.
Yeah, are we going for cute or chic?
Both.
Oh.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you'll be appealing to Kano if you do that.
If cute and chic, but it's both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, but he likes cute and chic combined more than Shitara, because Shitara likes vivid and chic more as his combo.
Well, then we should just do whatever makes us better in Chitara since we're raising him anyways.
Alright. We wore that on last date though, so you need to change it a bit.
They won't let me change the outfit individually.
Yeah, so you just gotta do it by hand.
What if there's something so incredibly weird or whatever? I think it'd be funny. Cute? Cute? Where them chic at? Chic! And then, purple.
Is the shawl chic? That's sexy. That's sexy. It also does not give you any warmth. What about the like fur shawl? The fur shawl. That is a scarf. You have it for there.
It's chic.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was trying to go for purple. We're not wearing any purple.
It's more. You might want to put purple on something else then.
Vivid.
Hmm.
Also, you get this. I've been sleeping all day. I'm glad that you finally got your chance to sleep in. You know, last night was too exciting. It was April Fool, so everyone was doing everything. I laid down for a second. I closed my eyes, and I woke up so many hours later, and I missed all of the April Fool streams I wanted to go to. It was a shame.
Yeah. I think it's more important to get the fashion style than the favorite color, for the record.
Oh, okay. It happens. I was upset when I realized I missed a stream I'd been planning to go to for like a while. Chic. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm early. Shitara's already here. Oh, they got the air puffs because of the cold.
Yeah, and it's cold.
It's cold. Yo, Kono was like, I'm the only one who will show up on time, and he's the only one who's late.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
What happened? Can you like get them both to talk about your clothes or just one of them?
You just one.
Okay. Let's see. We shopping. Yo, Kono knows nothing. His head is completely empty. They didn't have a good time on the date. You didn't even pick it. You guys picked it. The date wasn't fun.
No, for real. This is also a problem with them as a trio. They do this constantly. Like, they will constantly be like, hey, Bambi, let's go to this place. You're like, okay, sure. And then they come there and they're like, we hate this. This was awful. Why did we go here? Like, every single time. I swear.
It wasn't even your fault. You guys picked the location.
Like, they're literally like the worst.
Shit!
And
Not
then, like,
this.
There are some times where they'll be like, even when one of them enjoys it, usually it's to the detriment of the other. So it'll be like, yeah, I totally want to go here. This is the best place ever, and he full well knew that the other guy hates it. Like,
That's so funny though. Well, I'm glad they didn't make me play this stupid little mini game that I'm bad at.
not yet.
じゃあな。
God. I wonder how their affection is, because they hated that date, but I think it was fine.
You can get another CG for them, by the way. But we also need to get Shitara's solo CG. So, so they have one for skiing. Oh wait, no, that requires way too much affection. We're not there yet. Don't worry about it.
We're not going to.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to the Shitara single date afterwards.
Let's put an accessory in our hair and call it a study day.
I'm curious if does this mean that Kano is at smiling for us then? Like
Well,
close smile?
We gotta check it next weekend.
Yeah. Because if so, we can get a different CG. It's just at the amusement park.
Nice.
Oh, but that's in spring, so we don't. It's fine. We can wait.
Nice. We got New Year's cards. Let's check them out. Woo. Meow.
Meow.
I don't know how rabbits cry. You know?
They are cute.
Neither do I. Yo, those are good. And that one's good too.
I just love the fact that he draws it also on his brothers.
You know, just to fuck with him. Junior is not built in a day. Fujiyama has manly handwriting.
Look at everyone giving you New Year's cards.
Yeah. Let's go. Kono wrote one too. Yo, we even got one from Shitara. Normally we don't get that. Yo, this was cute. Love Fortune's a secret? Bunny. It's blended in there.
Yeah.
Yo! Youth is happiness. That is true. Oh, it's Ruka.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Should we turn him down?
If you want to, then you can ask someone else out.
We should ask his brother. Just kidding.
I wonder if you'll be able to ask Shitara. I wonder.
Would this count as a different date?
No.
Well, why don't we ask someone that we don't normally do stuff with, like Nina?
I don't know if Nina will accept it though.
Oh, that's fine. That's fair. We are slacking with our friendships. Yeah, would you like to go? Yo, we should have gone with Kono. We should have gone with Kono because then we balance it out a little bit. The boys won't get jealous and break off our triangle and ruin my chance of getting like points of all of them at once.
I mean, not that you need, like, we should probably break the triangle eventually anyway, though. Just in case, if you get too, like, if you get too good at the triangle, we need to kill it.
Kill the triangle. There is no more triangle. Only destiny.
I don't want it to block Tyra for good. Like, like if they start asking you on way too many triangle dates, that's when you know that, oops, no, we need to stop this one.
Tyra get cock blocked. Is he here?
No.
Okay. Get rid of these people for me. That's so funny. Yoshitara's funny because he's an idiot.
He is. I do like Shitara. I think he's fun.
Let's wish for.
I would say either love for like Fujiyama or Nina, or education. One of those.
Let's get some love in here for Fujiyama. There we go. When you're on a date with another guy, we made this joke before.
Yeah.
I want to try it. Let's go.
Oh, eat the last pudding in the fridge.
Congratulations on eating the last pudding in my fridge today, Azure. What flavor is it? What type of pudding is it? Yeah, it's Thanks for the vanilla pudding. I'm glad you like it, you know?
Vanilla.
I want to go to like Five and Blue sometime. They had these like candies that were shaped like stars.
Oh, that sounds cute. Like Competo?
No, not Competo. It was like a different Japanese candy. I think it was for like it had stars on the packaging. I might send you a photo later if I remember.
Okay.
If I remember. I think I have a photo on my phone actually. One sec. I'll like see if I can find that. It's been like a few weeks since I saw that they had it at Five and Blue, so like maybe they have it, maybe they don't. But I sure would like to get it if they have it. Photos. Give me a sec to look for it, folks. All that's on my thing is like spaghetti photos. And like spaghetti. Here's a good point. I don't understand why I don't see it. It hasn't been that long. One sec, guys. Is it just not here? Did I not
Maybe
take
not.
photos? I totally did though. Photos is so mean to me. At least I see Fun Dip, which I would like to eat. Spaghetti lounging around. Oh, these. Yeah, let me just... I found it. Let me just send it to you. Or could I send it for Discord, please? Discord, share to N. B.
Spaghetti.
There we go. These things. I don't know if they're good or not. So like, yeah, that's right, spaghetti. Spaghetti, folks. Wait, it's sending. It's taking a while to send.
Big photo, I assume.
Well, I mean, it was taken with like my phone camera, so phone camera likes making those photos big.
True. The biggest of quality.
But the
Oh, this is really cute looking.
yeah, they're caplicos. I think they have like the astrological signs on them. I don't know what the candy's supposed to taste like, but it
Also,
sure.
good, excellent luck. Our health is thriving.
Yes, we didn't have to take a nap ever.
吉
Good luck. Woo!
別にどうリアクション取ればいいのかわからないだけだ。
Everyone's got such like lukewarm reactions. Like,
There are certain characters that do really like fortunes. I remember that one character really likes the he's like, yeah, I got the worst luck. It's so rare. Holy cow.
Well, I
This
mean,
is so exciting.
you need a certain kind of luck to be able to get bad luck, right?
Yeah. And then yeah, I know that there's other characters. Like there are definitely characters that do really like the fortunes. I still think Madoka is the best response to it, but whatever.
Yeah. Like Madoka had like a really smooth reaction last time. I remember that. He was
Yeah, they
like,
peaked.
It's not as good because, you know, I'm extremely lucky to be having a date with you on New Year's, you know?
Yeah.
That was so smooth.
俺がいつどこで一つしか離れてないのに人を年寄り扱いするなよ。
Old man. You even got the white hair.
すぐ新学期だな。ああ、やっと卒業か。
Good luck on graduating.
You
Because
know,
you don't know how to study.
your grades do be flopping.
Not a win move, a flop move. Oh shit, we have a date with him again today.
Yeah, I gotta go to the planetarium, and then we gotta schedule another date with.
Yeah. Like, what if we, like, pulled up a phone and called him and be like, you want to go on a date this day? And he's like, and then we just slept for the rest of the day. He's like, what about our date? That was supposed to be yesterday.
Do you wanna call Mio to figure out how Kana feels about us, by the way?
Yeah, let's do it. We're unraveling the mystery today, folks.
何
Well, what do people think about me?
評価
Boom. Boom. Still not very good.
Okay, yeah, he's smiling. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Mio,
right.
Mio and Karen are in good places though. We're good.
Alright, let's go. this is severely unbalanced. He's like, haha.
And it's not severely.
Well-
Anyway, it's okay. Like I said, we might need to break this triangle anyway.
他には
Watch this be where you get PvP mode.
It'd be funny,
I
you
don't
know.
think so because they're not very close. So I don't think PvP mode will
They're
happen.
not
but
friends. Not
True.
yet, at least. We have to
we gotta change one part of this
thing.
outfit. That is no longer chic.
Vivid, you know?
The only chic accessories you have, I think, are you keep putting that on as if it's not sexy. Anyway, the only things I think you have are the party shawl, the folding fan, and the gloves. I guess that counts. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, this will be fine. He'll be like, oh, you look so great. You're totally not wearing the same thing as yesterday.
悪い
And you're finally not wearing the
Why
Hosky
not
K
this one?
shirt.
Mm-hmm.
冗談だどうした
I'll touch your armpit because you don't like me looking at your eyes.
なあ今日の服なんか気合入ってないどうってまそれ
Nice.
今
Alright.
いいんじゃないか
Oh, it's
流行り物って
fashionable items too? I didn't even realize.
ほら急げ
Let's get in there to look at the space.
もうすぐ上映だ
Woo!
楽しみだ
He's like hyped.
He loves the planetarium.
It's quite nice to look at stars, you know?
同時に流して
But
た
only for a
音楽
little bit.
選曲ミスだな
It's like what we hear during lunch break. It's like what we hear.
There we go.
お前もか俺が行ってた中学では掃除の時間に流れてたんだ
How are you supposed to know that? Like, did they actually play that song during lunch break?
Well, okay, the thing is that you should know that you shouldn't be like, wait, there was music, because he'll hate you, because he's like, well, you should be paying attention, I like music. But then if you're like as expected of Shitara, then he'll hate you, because he's like, yeah, but I'm a flop in music, and you just have these expectations, is that all I am to you? So like, it's process elimination.
Oh, I see. You gotta just think about what the other person would like. I'm very bad at these games, but I'm bad at figuring out what people like.
That is the point of a dating sim, to figure out what people like.
I'm not good at it though. I've mentioned this before, but I'm very bad at figuring out what people actually want.
Alright, what can we do this week? What's our lucky item?
A traditional accessory, and we can be
Wait,
cute.
can you check also the internet?
Yeah, sure. Let me just put on the thing first.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I think I saw something there.
Yeah, let's take it. Nuala Hansen spaghetti face like earlier.
Internet. Me, when I was a middle schooler, so excited to get to the computer after school.
Yeah, for real. Warp.
Okay. No, hey, not yet. Mihara Shiki, though, is
Mihara!
thriving.
Yeah. Let's see. So, what are we gonna do? We could do charm, or we could do something else. Leisure, I think.
Okay, it's a charm relation. Okay. I think between what you have here, I would do charm, and then on a fitness week, do exercising instead of judo club. Just straight up exercising to boost it more.
Okay. Nice.
Also, good week.
Woo!
最
Everything
近
went
輝
well.
いてる
Oh, excuse me. We love to hear it.
はっきりなさらないちょっと
We
Y'all.
love to thrive.
Y'all with the drama. We've seen this before.
あなたのせは
And she says, I'm not talking to anyone. It's a good CG though.
It is. It's really good.
変なとこ見られちゃったねかっこ悪い
I think it's fun to be uncool every once in a while.
これは
Y'all,
私
they
の
act
独り
like
言
it's the end of the world. This is only high school.
We gotta be cringe sometimes.
Just
I
a
mean,
little.
when you were a high schooler, did you not also worry about being cringe?
No,
もうこういうの
I
やめ
was
て
I did what I wanted to.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of teenagers care about that. Like, for example, like people that like are like, I think that's like the big point when like people are like, I don't like the same things that I did when I was a child. That was cringe. I'm better than that. I have exquisite taste. I'm
I
not like
watched
other
both-
girls.
I watched both anime and cartoons while at school. And I played Love Live publicly in the halls.
It's okay. I played dating sims and on my phone at
I
school.
also played Samurai Love Ballad Party. I played the same ones as you guys because you guys recommended them to me.
They had
I
a
just-
really good event recently for Girls' Day. I really liked the Girls' Day event.
Nothing stopping you from growing that out, Karen. Except maybe your club. But yeah, no. Oh, that sounds fun though. I haven't played Samurai Love Ballad in a few years. I had to stop because I was spending too much money on pearls.
Yeah.
It happens, but I sure wish it didn't. It's from Mio. Oh, we're going to the aquarium? I think.
Yeah, you shouldn't reject her. She'll probably increase your intelligence.
Okay, let's go. Rate the item, the item. She likes fish. No, Mio, we're your pal. Imagine living in a place where everything's within walking distance.
I mean, you do have to go to the train station and the bus station for some of these dates.
But
to
they
be
have
fair.
public transport.
That's true. How nice.
God, I wish that were me.
Alright, next week we definitely have to ask Shitara on that
Oh,
day.
it's
Or now.
Monday. We can
ask
do
him
it.
now. Let's see.
We can do it. We can do the thing. We can do the thing. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Shitara, we need to go shopping, right?
Yeah, it's in the downtown district, so the place where there's like karaoke and stuff like that.
Here, let's
the
go
live house.
to downtown shopping district.
Yeah, shopping district, yeah.
116. Just the two of us.
Just the two.
Alright, cool.
There we go. Hopefully, we should get it this time. Woo.
Alright, let's save very carefully in a different slot. Or in the same
Yeah,
slot.
just
I
in
don't-
case I fucked up, but I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's check the calendar. Is anything going on? Let's check the horoscope.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So
We could do leisure or love.
No, health is next week anyway, so we should just do love again.
Okay. Let's see. We can do it. Let's go. Wait, is our accessory okay?
Traditional accessory, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was just checking. There we go. Yo, it's Taida.
Yeah, look at him, it's he. Asked to walk home. Yeehaw, it's our turn now.
Our turn.
Eh?
What? You asked me to do a thing?
用事なんてないよ。一緒に帰るに決まってるだろ。でもこのパターンは想定してなかったな。
Yeah.
君
Absolutely.
から誘われるパターンがあったか。
It's because we saw you.
校門を出る前、だいたいこの辺
It's
り
a
が
dangerous
危ないんだ。
moment where someone will like be
He's
there.
so
だい
goofy,
た
I
いこ
love
の
him.
辺りの
It's
タイミングで
funny.
誰か
I just love the fact that he definitely talks as a spectator to like a very intense like manga essentially. Like
Right.
I like the fact that that's how he just narrates things.
It's funny, and he's like, you don't even realize that every single time you try to walk home together, something happens.
約束というかお約束というかあれ大丈夫みたいだな。
I am surprised though that he uses ore as his self pronoun, he strikes me more as someone that would use Boku, but like Ore's fine.
You know, because he's so polite. That's why
Yeah.
you thought? Or...
Oh no, it's just that Ore feels very like noticeable, I guess. Like, cause like it's more like a manly one. So like,
Right.
Boku feels a bit more like standard. That's why I was surprised.
Oh, I gotcha.
はい、これ。
Watashi is even more standard, but like Boku is also fine. This
Yeah.
young dude.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, it's been months. Here's the photo.
Did he get to be in this one?
Yeah, he's in the far corner.
そう
No, I meant like
結局みんなが
just
君のところに
you
集ま
and
ってきて
he. Of course, he got
集合写真になっ
blocked.
ちゃったやつ
Poor
No,
guy.
no, the only photo you guys took is the one where he's in the corner and you're in the center.
Because he got blocked. I'm so sad about that.
変わりないしさ俺は気に入ってるんだ
He loves this photo.
It's his favorite photo. You don't even get to see that photo.
Yeah.
いや今帰り
And they're blocking.
だっ
Yeah.
たら僕らと一緒に帰らない
Yeah,
No,
sure. Let's go about tea.
お茶か
Everyone,
Yay.
they were making like the same pose too. They were matching, and their eyes are like not meeting.
If you can get Shitara to solo ask you to go to the cafe, that you also get a CG through that.
Nice. Let's see. What should we ask them?
I don't remember the answer for any of their 3-person like cafe things, so this could be anything.
Here, what do you know about school?
多分今と変わらないよ。そう俺も別に変わらない。そう初めて会った頃は
Yeeted on the website.
Wait, but you're already on the website, Godly, and you're already VIP. Godly, we have to refund that. I have to refund that now because I can't do anything about that.
What does that do?
So on my website, Lellebana's, I have a thing where you could where's your request queue? Where you could redeem 50k points to go on to my website, like be a VIP in chat, and also like have a little image on your of you on my website, you know, as a VIP. But I have to figure out where my rewards queue thing is. Where's the rewards queue? Zalpo has left. Zalpo's gone to do Zalpo things. So I have to figure out where I can find my rewards queue so I can refund that. I can't do anything about that, Godly. Is there anything else that you want?
I see that one of your other rewards is to tell you to go to sleep.
Yeah, it is. The other one is go to sleep. If you're reading Tokimeki, actually this is N, Tokimeki's name of the game. Whoops.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, no messing with me is fine. Let's see, manage rewards and challenges, and that's right, it's N. Yeah, no, it's no problem. It happens. I don't know where my rewards queue is. No, good morning then, Godly. I hope that's you had a good dream last night. Content. Where do I go to rewards queue? Rewards queue? Rewards queue. If only Zalpog were here to help me. But yeah, good morning. Give me a sec to figure out where I can fix this. Viewer rewards. You made mac and cheese, Sasha? That sounds good. Manage rewards. Where's the redeem queue? Is it? Oh, review request queue. That button is not where it should be. It is hard to find.
Also, mac and cheese, good. Extremely good.
Reject. Please take your points back, Godly. Use it for something else. You didn't fail it this time? That sounds nice, Sasha. Hopefully it's just as tasty as I hope it looks. As in, I hope it looks really tasty, and I hope it tastes just as tasty. I don't know how your food looks like. Yeah, Godly has already been yeeted onto the website, like, a while ago. Yeah.
違ったよ。
違わない。
Can only redeem it once per stream?
もっとなんだ
Then you
よ
could do something else. I don't know. Have you ever figured out what you want your hair to look like, Godly? Because you're still bald on my website. Because you didn't come up with a hair idea.
だから、アメちゃんと交換だってば。アメはおかずになんねんだよ。
I'm sorry, Godly. But when you come up with when you come up with hair ideas, please let me know. I'll update your image. My starry cookies cannot accumulate up to 50k another way. Sorry, Doulahan. Hopefully with the reduced prices for hydrates and stretches, it'll help out a little bit. Yugen says Godly bald, only on the website.
助かったぜ。逃げられた。
I'm getting closer? Yeah, take your time. This goes for every VIP as well. I can always update your images at any time, so just let me know if you want updates to them. If you were hungry, you can have my lunch.
I like this rendition of his theme song, by the way. I really like it.
It's cute. Freddy
Very
2K,
elevator
getting
rendition.
close? Nice, Asha. I'm excited for whatever you guys choose to spend your points on. I clearly don't need the cash out community challenge where I cash out my Twitch account because I've already done that. Or at least I'm waiting for payout day.
本当？
Yes, we are feeding hungry
ごちそう
Nuka.
さま。面目ない。してる。
Teaching
で
him
もすご
guilt,
くうまかった。
but not
not very good. He's not very effective at being guilty. Let's see.
バンビ
What's
誕
up?
生日おめでとう
Yo, it's birthday
Oh.
time in game.
fourth day,
中身もき
which
4th
means
day.
Valentine's Day will be coming up.
1 month. Oh, we have good stats. We can make anything. Math planetarium. Nice. I don't know how to feel about single-use gifts because it's like you want to
Yeah, that's
savor
kinda
that.
how I feel too.
Yeah, you wanna
In the end, it just it means that I don't use it.
yeah, because you want to savor that present for as long as you can,
あれ？
right?
とぼけちゃう？
Yeah,
ハッピーバースデ
how
ー。
I feel too.
プレゼント for you。
Present for you. Let's go.
Little full English there,
What
King.
about-
Flexing your English
いい顔ご
muscles.
ち。
He's got to practice. He's got to get better
気
grades.
に入ったら、チューのお礼待ってる。どういたしまして。じゃあ、おやすみ。
He came all the way out here to do that. I wonder what it is, though. The reason he's stealing people's lunches is because he doesn't have
True.
money because he bought you a present.
Oh, you're right.
He bought you swimming together with dolphins in the sea photo collection. You'll post your stuff. Let's save the game and change one accessory. Let's see. Godly says, I just have to end the stream sometime really early in a stream, I guess. Maybe. Do as you will with your points. Those are your points. I can't tell you what to do with them except for the redeems I've already set out. That's just the way it goes. Let's change your outfit. Do you want to end? Oh, I was going to say after Valentine's Day. I see the time's getting kind of late, but little bro wants to work out more recently than not. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
whatever.
we can end at Valentine's Day, I think.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is a good day, I think. Let's put on something, chic. We wore these earrings last time, I think.
Yeah, you did.
So we'll just put the fan back on.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah. Hello, Joker Boxes. How are you? Let's go. This should be fine.
If
Oh.
not, we have a save.
Yeah, we have saved. We've saved several times.
悪い。
It was late. Just Today's your last day as Jogobogi. I'm finally changing my name in 6 hours. What are you gonna change
Yo.
it to? I know you want to stream sometime, right? So are you gonna change it to your channel to stream your name, or? Well, maybe it'll be a surprise if you don't want to tell us.
なんだ謝って損した
But that's exciting, cause you were stuck as with that name for like a joke for a while. I remember.
冗談だいくどうした
Armpit.
目だけで別れってことかなあ
What can we tell from looking at your armpit?
Who
な
knows?
って
I'm stuck with a name for
Maybe
2
that
months.
it's
I
a
see.
place you like.
どち
I
ら
don't
かという
know.
とすごく
Then has it already been 2 months that we've known each other, Jokeroxes? Because I remember you mentioning that prank name in Blue's chat at one point. But I'm not quite sure when.
I'm worried with the way that he reacted to that clothing thing, by the way, that this means that he is now at too high of a level of affection. We'll see.
Shall we stare into his eyes a little bit?
If you want to. I don't know if that'll work, but... Yeah, this feels quite close.
Damn, we gotta break that
い
triangle
つま
off.
で迷ってるんだ
That seems genuine.
ああそうしろ
I hate the fact that I'm getting good at telling this now. Like, this used to be my worst type of date in these games, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, yeah.
You listened to his voice, it was kind of gentle. Let's see.
Oh no, okay, I think we got it.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Jokeroxes says, I met you in late January. It's been 2 months, 2.5 months since we met. Right. Totally. It's hard to keep track of time, but I think you're right. I think you're right.
結
What's
構
wrong?
歩いたなちょうどそこで食べ物売ってる
Oh yeah, we're getting
一つ
food.
買っ
Let's
てきてるから
go.
Yeah.
あっち
Oh, poor guy. Let me have some
It's
fun.
gonna fall, King. Look at that. How he's holding it. How he skewered it.
No, how could this happen? He's gonna drop that right onto his lap. More spaghetti? I'll put. Where do you want spaghetti to go? Let me know. 1 sec. We got more spaghetti. Boom.
All the spaghetti.
Spaghetti on my head. Let you have some fun. Happy late April Fools. Happy late April Fools.
あ
Poor guy. The fish and seaweed. What? He doesn't have any idea what he's supposed to do.
食べるのが難しい爪楊枝一本じゃうまく安定しないしソースはベタ
I mean, if you
大
skewered
体
it
これ
properly,
ちゃんと焼けてるのかおい見ろ
steals your
鰹
food.
節が踊ってる
The fish topping is flying. Poor
悪
guy.
いか他に類を見ない食感だな生っぽいというかそのくせ
I think he likes trying new things. I think that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, he's living for that experience of a thrill of something new.
Yeah.
まあ悪くはない
Good for him. Really good for him. Oh,
Unshrimped. Yeah, I think that's a
まあ
cute
楽しめ
thing.
た
thank you for the unshrimping and for the
それ
water.
というか
Much
結構というか
appreciated. I'll take that. He really liked today.
Yeah.
もうこんな時間かしょうがない
When it becomes spring, we can get a CG also by taking both the boys to
散歩にちょうどよかっ
the
た
amusement park and
Well-
going on the roller coaster.
Will it last that long?
Who knows?
Who knows? Anyways, let's check that horoscope, you know? Health. Health. What are we doing for health? You said something. Fitness?
Yeah, we should just do like a normal exercising, not judo club. Just
Okay.
exercising.
Let's do that then. Let's save and let's do that. Or, yeah, let's do that. What if we just made cat timer infinite? The cat timer? For like my cat ears, or? Alright. What about Taira? Yeah, we're working on that. But he needs he needs us to be Rose Queen in order to like continue his route.
What's the cat timer, by the way?
I said I'll put on cat ears for like 20 minutes. And knowing that I kept a redeem on, I made sure to put cat ears on this outfit. You're focusing on CGs and not Taira? Well, you can't do anything with Taira until like he comes to you.
We did 3 Tyra scenes in this stream already. That is amazing compared to what we've been doing before. This man his route is speeding up. I promise.
Yeah. Soon. Let's buy Kono a present.
You know
Joker
what?
Roxas?
The cat ears, yeah. If they are redeemed, I suppose they should just stay.
Yeah, 11k points. The ears will never leave. Fair enough. Let's see.
I like the fact that you did decide to like make sure to make the Tokimeki version. Like you're like, you knew.
But I didn't put in redeem the cookie because I haven't had snacks in stream for a while now. Actually.
Anyway, this is Kano. He loves trains.
Yeah, and so do you.
True.
How's your railroad room looking in your basement of your Animal Crossing house?
I have not played Animal Crossing OS. I have not been able to fix it. I need to finish my Tokimeki Island.
I know. I'll come visit when it's ready.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what to do in order to create like a church, because like that's like the main thing that I'm missing right now.
Do you want some wedding items? I don't have very many, but I have a few of them.
Yeah, that would help.
Sure. All right. Perfect.
Yeah. I right now what I'm focusing on is I'm trying to get like these flowers to like crossbreed and like multiply because I want to make a lot of them.
You know, you can have more flowers grow if you have your friends water them.
True, I have heard. That's why they have the meme that's like, babe, it's 3 a.m. Time to water my flowers. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Joker Roxas says, I won an OC ARC giveaway, so I'm finally getting my first reference for my OC. Congrats! That's really exciting. I hope it's everything that you dream of, you know? I haven't played Animal Crossing in so long. I remember I tried, for my first OBS test stream with the capture card, I tried to set up Animal Crossing, so that everyone can come over and visit, except, stream was so janky, and also, I think, it didn't last very long. But maybe I'll try it again sometime. We could all just come party on my island or something. Please take my recipes away. The live house.
Neither of you like that!
Well, should we go anyways?
Yeah, just go.
Station Square. It's so dumb that they hate it. Anyways, let's save. I can't believe that they hate it.
At least I'm pretty sure they did. One of them might like it, I don't remember, but I could have sworn they both don't like it.
Nice. We should check in with Mio. How are things looking, ma'am? My PC is still screaming. I haven't bought my RAM upgrade yet. The price keeps changing. I'm trying to get it at like a low price. What people think about me? If it dips below $100, that's when I'll buy it for certain.
I think we're getting on a decent path to Rose Queen.
We need to get rosiest queen.
No. Nina is usually pretty easy. Not to like roast him or anything, but
oh, poor boy. Wait, I guess I gotta hit this again because I
you want to
messed
stitch
up.
triangle? Oh, that's why.
No, that's all. And then let's get dressed. This should be fine.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Let's just go. I've been wanting to get a stick of 16 gig RAM for an affordable price so I can max out the RAM for my laptop. Nice. If you do it for like a laptop, don't you have to get like a special type of RAM? Well, do your best. Don't let me stop you. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do your best. I'm gonna change my shirt. Just to make sure it's not the same thing I wore on a different date with
Just
someone
to be
else.
extra safe.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's punctual.
みんなお前が言うなそれもそうか
Let's see, let's
少し
go.
早いけどせっかくだからもうそれ服だけじゃないけどすごく似合って
Gotta
る
get them both of, gotta get everyone smiling before they leave forever.
さて
Yeah.
大人げない批評
So dim RAM as compared to regular dim RAM of a desktop. That's what I remember when I took hardware class, but it's been like a few years, so I'm not the most remembery. That class wasn't a very good class. But I still remember what I need.
も
じゃあいい場所で見られてよかったな
At least they're having an okay time.
う
Yeah, an okay time.
買っていく楽しかった
They even went to
いつも
buy
そうだといいん
CDs.
だけどな
They're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
そう
fine.
だなあっという間の
I'm
一日だ
glad.
じゃあ帰るぞ
Don't.
I think it's minigame time, by the way.
Oh,
No,
God
you're
bless.
scared.
I'm so bad at that
お疲れ
minigame.
様
じゃあな
Alright, let's save. And then let's keep working at these stats,
Yeah. You're in a really good position for Rose Queen. I will say that.
Rose Queen is eminent. It's destiny. 1, 2, and that's it. We gotta improve our charm and our fitness and we'll be good to go. We'll never take
Alright,
another
yep.
nap.
Time to work out.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Our charm went down by what point?
元気
Yeah.
Everything went well?
You're becoming
Yay.
less hot by working out, which
That's
it happens.
counterintuitive. Leisure this week. Shall we,
We should probably sleep.
our stats are gonna go down, but that's fine.
Yeah, but we also don't want to pass out later and lose like weeks.
That's true. Well, this week is a good week for leisure. Should we go to club?
Yeah, I would say club or Karen.
Here we go. Nice weather we're having. Those people at the corner are.
なあ
They're drawing on the roof with chalk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
nice
they're playing
one.
chess.
Chess?
Yeah, see, that's the night piece. Where
マ
Tano
マは
is.
チェスのルールを知りたいって言うから
He doesn't know the rules of chess? You're supposed. Like, if you imagine a smart guy, you always imagine that they know how to play chess.
It's okay. I also can never memorize the rules of chess. I get taught it so many times, and the problem is the only thing I learn, like I retain about chess, is that I know how the knight moves, and that's the only piece that I remember.
The knights have a fucked up movement, but that's fine.
They just move in L's.
Yeah. But like, no, I remember how I just never strategize a good way to conquer the other player. That's why I always, like, I know how he's moved, but like, that's it.
前に設楽の家でチェス盤を見
I
かけ
should
た
know a
から
little bit more. I love chess, but I don't know any of the techniques and openings. That's fine, chess is easy. It's just knowing how the pieces move. It's a game that takes like a second to know and a lifetime to master. That's the kind of game it is.
I do enjoy this one YouTuber that his like entire channel is basically teaching like all forms of
親戚が
chess.
集まった時とか
And like every single video that's on a different variation of chess, like literally always starts with the rules of the game are the same as chess, but with these changes. And then it's like another like 5 minutes of like different things.
My gosh, that sounds like a lot. I put it on my wish list, but I don't actually intend on buying it ever. It's like 5D chess with time travel and multi-dimension.
Yeah, I've heard it's fun.
Yeah, me too. Except that seems like so much,
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
more of a
move-
playing cards type of person though,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are
Like
you
I am very intense with playing card games. 13 is my favorite, but
I like
also like a chip.
sevens.
I've never played that one actually.
You know, it's fun. You put the cards, the sevens down in the middle, and then everyone takes a turn to put the next card down next to the seven. If you know that you have a card that other players need, you just don't put that card down and you just watch everyone else suffer.
That sounds good.
It's a fun game. Also, President is a good game. I learned a lot more about it after watching it being played in Persona 5 Royal. But I forgot again, so I have to go watch more rounds of that to get good again.
I've also never heard of golf. I'm mainly a 13 Egyptian rat screw BS type of person. I also like playing Go Fish, but not the baby version. Not to like roast people that play Go Fish, the baby version, but you do play the inferior Go Fish. That is my hot take.
Fair enough.
You should not be only going for doubles. You should have to get the full set, in my opinion.
Oh, nice.
There's no strategy. You're just asking for doubles.
Yeah. I don't want to add time travel to it. Sasha says, fair enough. You would love 6-card golf. It's a game that's psyching your friends out as well.
So good. I like games that are both strategy and luck based. Because it should be like luck is to make it interesting and always keep it in anyone's game, but strategy is also like you can still like minimize your luck. Like you should be able to at least feel like you have some power.
Yeah. Let's see. 2 days ago on Thursday night, I played Ultimate Go Fish with the Fang Gang. I'm sad that the VOD got corrupted and stuff.
Rip.
So like I can't even post a full thing. I can only post like the Terraria section. But it was funny. And then like there was like Secret Hitler was the other game we played before puzzles. It was also like a psych friend game. I'm not very good at those because again I'm bad at reading people, like real bad, so it's like okay, I guess I'll do my best, but I'm just gonna play so I could do what I want and not care about what the other players are doing, which is probably not a good way to play those games.
Yeah.
Like Among Us. I don't care who's Among Us. I just care about doing the little tasks. Yeah. Let's see. Oh right, we should
playing werewolf and like mafia is very stressful.
I remember Dangan Mafia used to be really popular in our friend circle. My friend is so bad at deception games. Well, your friend and I are sitting on the same bench.
Yeah. Social games are fun, but I also feel like it definitely depends on the type of people because of how much it is based on that. Anyway, time to learn chess with Shitara.
Was Hitler and the other Nazi? Let's see, that's fine. My friend's bad at deception games. He was Hitler and I was the other Nazi or whatever and he got caught. Yeah, deception games are hard. I can't believe Zalpo did so good. As well, like Blue Zalpo. Everyone else,
piece of shit.
Yeah. Everyone else in the group is much better at those deception games than I am. Someday I'll learn how to splice multiple videos together and I'll just do like multi-POV VOD.
Also, please imagine going to this rooftop after they're done and just seeing all these diagrams of chess on the roof.
Like, what's happening? Could you imagine?
Bambi, news速報.
Let's see, I'm not as good as being a bad guy. I'm like the perfect detective, so everyone kills me first.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds like fun though. Well, not being killed first, but being detective sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that the better you are at the game, the more of a target you put on yourself.
That's why you just gotta act stupid the whole time. Well,
but the more rounds you play, you have to win eventually, right? If that's your goal, and then the people will realize. Anyway, event time.
Anticipation? Reality? Nice.
だってバンビのこと知らないバレー部の子が言ってたんだよ。信憑性高いでしょ。
Who didn't know you? You don't know very many people in the school. You only know the people that you know.
おっと、
strangers think you're gonna win.
Strangers, nice.
バンビは女王じゃなくてお姫様の方が合ってる。
Cute. The command for N this week is Tokimeki. So exclamation point Tokimeki. I made sure to put the info like that. Maybe I should make that more clear next time. So
Maybe you should make them like different colors. I don't know.
No. Unless you want. Well, I don't think you have like a Twitch channel that you like stream on.
No, I don't.
N only exists for Tokimeki Saturdays.
I blip out of existence outside of these days.
Right. But like if you want to know N's information, just use the Tokimeki command. I think I linked the Twitter account.
Maybe.
Hopefully I got the right one though. N's a phantom. There we go. Bi-weekly happens every other Saturday, 3 p.m. EST. Yos Shifeo.
Yeah.
It's been like
I am simply a cryptid, and you have to accept that.
Right.
応援してるよ。
They were loud.
おい、聞いたぞ、すごいな。ローズクイーン決定だって。
You're not the Rose Queen yet.
あの二人だけじゃなくて、みんな思ってるよ。俺も君ならなれると思う。
You've been listening to Use Bakami Tai on loop since I mentioned it? Good. It's a song worth listening to. Maybe I should learn some of the classic songs, but singing is hard. You have to memorize lyrics.
Singing is hard.
Mm-hmm.
ほら今日は何の騒ぎださっさと席につけ
Because of what Karen Mio said, the whole class is talking about me. No, that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Be like, why? Don't do
Bear.
that. Ooh, it was a busy day.
君のおかげでお店も本当に助かってるよ
Do you want to work here full
う
time?
ちに就職する気はない
If only they lived in this. Well, it'd be nice if we lived in a society where also working like full time at a florist shop would be enough to support you.
That'd be nice.
You know?
Hmm.
Yeah, shall we stop by for some
そう
tea?
だな。
Oh, let's go. But could you imagine? That would be nice.
If only.
People could actually do kinds of jobs that they
Nani?
like that if they could do that. What's that?
I say sports.
Sports? Okay.
好きなのは特にないけど、嫌いなスポーツはあるよ。
Why? Is it because
Don't
everyone
you-
throws balls at you? One sec. So,
小
yeah.
学生の頃はみんな
Oh,
やってたろ。
spaghetti!
僕は割と上手だったんだ。
What? Spaghetti's here to hang out. Wait,
Yeah, spaghetti time.
he went to the door. Wait. Do you want this cushion? Here. He went to the cushion. He's hanging out. He got a bath today. He
ドッ
didn't
ジボー
like
ルが
it.
強い条件。知ってる？
Clean time.
Clean time, yeah.
それもあるけど、一度もボールに触れずにいても
When
勝
he
てるん
wins
だ。
someone who never gets hit by the
僕は
ball.
なぜか逃げ上手でさ。小学生の頃は体が小さかった
He's
か
so
ら当たりにくかったのかな。でも逃げれば
And now
逃げる
he's
ほど
tall.
最後は僕一人になっていつも最初に当たってしまうと思うんだけどできなくてあれは恐怖の時間だったな。
You don't know what to do.
And I think he has the most fun answer for favorite sport out of everybody.
That is fun though. Like everyone should have an answer with that much character, I think. Once let me
Oh, look, it's Shitara on our save data now.
Yeah, you get the tea. Why are you looking so sad over there, Spaghetti?
Yeah.
He's like looking at the door. He's like, I'm in here now, but I want to leave. I want out.
Also, I would like to check the internet.
Okay. For you, we could look online.
For me? Oh, hey, flea market's coming up, by the way.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, look, novel campaign.
Oh, we should go.
Yeah, you should go back to the shopping dish.
Okay. But we should dress nicely too.
Yes, you're right. So Karen will not think that we're a flop.
Tight skirt, white hair accessory. Someone has saved up enough channel points in one of my friend's streams so they can have them read the entire B-movie script. Nice. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. We don't have a tight skirt, but we do have white clothes.
Kind of a nice outfit, actually.
It is nice, but it's not warm enough. Let's see.
That is a lot. That is a lot to ask someone to read, by the way. Oh my god, the B-movie script, the entire one. Oh my god.
Well, Brandaniel on YouTube has done it before. It was very funny. Hopefully
like
that's a
jazz?
fun time though. Like that could be like a whole stream.
For real.
Do we have like a hair accessory? I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
That's a shame. You think it'll be okay if we wear just all white?
Yeah, yeah, just go with this. This is the best you can do, right?
Well, we should try to get like one of those things where it's like chic or whatever, right?
Just trying to prepare for a future date.
Mm-hmm. We need more clothes.
The flea market is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
A boy might just block you though, and he might be like, "Want to go on a date that week to the flea market?" and then won't let you shop there.
It happens. One sec. Let me just open the door for Spaghetti. He wants out. He has escaped the little vicinity. Escaped? No, he doesn't like hanging out with me when the door is closed. He only likes hanging out with me when the door's open so that he can leave and enter when he pleases.
It happens.
It happens.
Wants that freedom.
Mm-hmm. Look, a bangle. We need that. We need a... Actually, I kind of want this too. No, is it okay to buy like $4 worth of stuff and leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave. Nice. We didn't get anything. You didn't give us any stamps.
Yeah, remember, we have to end there. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to a recycler store. That's kind of cute.
Shitara does like that classic A-line One Piece, for the record. I know that for a fact. The classic A-line One Piece.
Well, I want it in brown, but like, fine. Like, I like it. Wish it were in brown. Because the brown one's really nice.
I love the denim jacket. You don't need to buy it, I just like it.
Do you know, according to the 5e lore, pixies learned the secret of honey by stealing it from Tiziana's mead and they sold it to the bees. I didn't know that lore.
Oh hey look, the matching Argyle vest.
Fine.
Yeah. That's always a name that's also fun to figure out how people pronounce, because I pronounce it as Titania, because that's how they pronounce it in Star Fox 64.
Oh, I see. In my campaign, I decided the bees paid for it by teaching pixies how to fly. Nice!
Fine.
With their bodies.
True. You know what? That's a pretty good segue into the joke. I give you an 8 out of 10 for that one.
It's good. You know, that's a lot coming from you, because you studied words and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, you just went home.
Look at that kid that's T-posing while playing soccer from the back.
He's about to go wild. You already offer. Yo,
You could have said no, to be fair, King.
Yeah, he do kind of look like Aizawa Shoto.
She
from.
could be like, "Are you him?" And you could be like, "No," and she's like, "But you look exactly like him." And he's like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about," and you can't say shit about it.
Looks like Aizawa Shota from My Hero Academia just a little bit, except maybe more tame.
で俺に何か用か悪いなあいにくいや少しここで待っててくれ
And then he's gonna leave forever. If Aizawa cut his hair, exactly.
待たせたな
Yeah, and took a nice shaving, you know?
この子が先生の
俺の担当の編集者だ
It's his boss.
はじめまして
Yeah.
山並書房の佐藤と申します
Yamanami. Cute.
そしてこっちが俺の命だ今日は彼女に付き合うことになっている
I do like his theme song, for the record. I think the flute in it, like the pan flute's really nice.
Pan flute's not easy to play.
とにかくそういうことだから今日は遠慮してくれ
またそんな
Yo,
こと
he's one of those writers who just doesn't want to write.
わかりまし
He's
た
got a
Yeah.
contract
Yeah.
deal. Just like Shigure from like Fruits Basket, who also doesn't want to write.
It happens.
出版社の人間が原稿をよこせってうるさいんだ
That's all they're after is my
だから
manuscript.
君が田舎から出てきたメイド
They
の設
also
定で
get
今
paid
日は
based
ご遠
on
慮い
your
ただいた
contract, King.
Yeah, please do your job.
方便
It
だ
sucks to be the person who has to wait on someone else to get those documents in.
で君の名前はサインが欲しいんだろう
Nah, Isa.
ほら本はプレゼント
I do think you could say in
Oh,
Western
yeah,
order,
Torishiki
Isana. It's a kind of a
確か
cute
に
name.
なし
Isana.
じゃあな
Yeah, like Lellebana, but short. What's your name? Nah. It's okay if you don't want to tell
Real
me.
Fire Emblem Awakening moment.
It's so funny.
And Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah, that's right. We're trying to get to Valentine's Day.
Yeah. For the record, you should give some okay, so I know we're using it to raise affection, but also since we have 4 guys who like us right now, any of those guys can also raise our stats if we give them chocolate, because they'll give us a white day gift in return.
Nice. I need a traditional hair accessory back on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like
Nice.
maybe like give one to like just give only one to either Fujiyama or Nina, and then the other 2 give to someone that actually likes you already.
Fair. Okay. We put on a traditional hair accessory. I need to figure out what we're
I
going to
didn't.
do this
Yeah,
week.
I didn't remember what our fortune was.
Study.
Oh, study or hell.
We gotta go big on those books.
Yeah. And then next week we do hell.
That's right.
バンビ
Let's go home. Okay.
バンビは渡すの
Who will you give your chocolate to? Every single year I ask you this question.
And then she's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright. Let's see.
Valentine's Day
I
in
think
3
we'll be
days.
okay. Valentine's Day. It's not like you got ready or anything. Why is it every single major holiday I just go wild that day to get something out? Because I didn't
Why
have
not?
any plans
You wanna sleep?
Sure.
this weekend?
Because for Valentine's Day I actually didn't have plans, and then I got an idea when I woke up, and it was to make a visual novel about me. So I did
Yeah,
that all day of Valentine's. And then
Go
April
ham.
Fools. I didn't even know. I was just doing sketches, and Self was like, "Is that a phone case?" And I was like, "Wait a sec. What if I made fake merch for April Fools?" And I did. I started all the drawings yesterday, and I finished them all yesterday. It was absolutely horrible on my wrist. Thank you for the water and the stretch, Dillahan.
ありがとうございます
True. Spaghetti endorsed.
Greatly appreciated. I thank you, Dillahan.
My lips do feel chapped, like real bad.
Get some lip balm on that. Let's make chocolate with them. What kind of chocolate are we going for? Funky chocolate? Friend?
Guess it depends on who you're going for.
チョコのさ
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Read the manual first. We don't need to do that. We're just gonna go wild. I'm gonna make fun chocolate. Who cares what's on it?
Yeah, let's just make chocolate whatever you want and see what it comes up with, and that'll be the guy we give it to.
Shall we draw one with every boy on it?
選んで
I don't know if you can fit that all, but
Well, we have 4 boys, 5 boys that we can give him to. Which boy
one
should
boy
we do?
will be left out on these.
From memory. Nina's hair is like this. Right? So
Yeah,
that's
it's kind of like
like
that.
Nina's hair. And then who should we do? Kono? You know, these are perfect for drawing
Yeah,
5
that
people.
is kind of that is kind of perfect for his hair. Are you gonna give his glasses too?
I don't know if it'll fit. Kono.
You did it.
All
right.
Shitara goes like this.
He has light hair, so it's a bit difficult here to render it, but yeah.
Like this. Will we have enough of this?
Well, if you look at the top, that shows you how much you have left.
Yeah. We have enough for 2 boys. I think. Who should we do? Ruka. And we have just
Alright,
enough
last boy.
for Fujiyama. we're good. We're good. We got one of each.
We can perhaps see if we can. Yeah. All right. What other toppings are we doing? We got 2 more toppings.
We could put some stuff on here. What should we put on here?
You can use the light. You can use the cream maybe if you want to try and make it look more like the lighter haired characters.
No, it's okay. I already drew the hair in.
The pink cream can also be used for blush on all of them.
Perfect berry cream.
Yeah, just 2 dots on all of them.
They're so happy with this. What else?
Oh yeah, 1 more topping you can put on.
ピングラスト
We could. Yo, dried fruit. We could put sprinkles on them.
Okay. I'd eat this, honestly. Like, I'd actually be pretty pumped to eat this.
They're really cute.
さ
Yeah,
仕上げ
shall
よ
we?
うか
Boom.
Just put yourself right there. Yeah.
Sorry to the one boy who didn't make it on here.
Oh, no one will like it.
あっちゃ
No.
ちょっと失敗だね
No, I can't believe it. Guys, look at how awesome my chocolate looks. I can't believe it's mysterious. Shall we try
They
again?
think you're cringe. Yeah, you have to try again.
I can't believe
ベ
that
ー
we're
スのチョ
cringe.
コはどれにする
What should we do? If we did this one, we could just draw a boy's face on it. Who should we draw on this
種
one?
類があるよ
I don't care who we give this to, so.
You can draw your own face on it.
We have the pink hair. Us with the pink hair. Someone invited me to do a drawing game, but I said I don't know how to hook it up to my tablet, so maybe if I do it, it'll
I think
only-
drawing games are more fun when you do it with your mouse.
Yeah, so I said
because,
maybe
I
I'll
don't
do
know,
it with my mouse.
次は何のせよう
What?
か
What are our eyes? Will it be the black beads, maybe? Like the black circle things up there?
These?
Yeah.
We can always make them chips.
Yeah. Heart eyes?
Yeah, heart eyes, small prize.
Alright.
What should we add on? A smile?
one as much for the record, but I don't think it's bad.
I think I really like the other one a lot.
大事だよ
And then you're just gonna put this on top just to remind them what it's supposed to be.
It's good. It's cute. Who likes cute chocolate?
大成
Kano.
Well, he can have it.
功派手ではないけれど
It's not too showy. It looks meaningful.
Meaning. Yeah, the meaning is unique. It's my favorite.
ゾンビいいぜ
The whole thing was so much. I can't believe that they thought my chocolate was mysterious. That's absolutely tragic. Sasha just said, but I think it was good. Where are you going running? We're going running all week. Hey, who will I give this chocolate to?
ボンビ
Yeah, we already know this. Let's go. Obligatory chocolate for Nina-kun. It's okay if we don't know Fujiyama. Even, like, why are all the boys in this game so funny? They're just so dumb.
ようあんた
That's kind of all the Tokimeki boys in general, TBH. They're all kind of dumb.
Yeah, they're dumb, which makes it better. Deluxe chocolate for,
I'd say Shitara. Because
Yeah,
the princess will like you regardless.
yeah.
なんだよ。ああ。無理するな。俺一人じゃ食べきれない。
Lurch on
Yay.
the rich guy.
半分こにでもするか。
Wait, let's split and share? That's cute.
Yeah.
He seemed happy. It's going to Kono senpai. He's going to see it and he'll be like, damn, this is funny.
うわ
This
これは
looks
立
a
派だ
masterpiece. It's much better than the one sold in the store. I can't believe
He is so happy with
like you open the box and it's your face.
食べるのがもったいない気もするな ど
I'll
うもありがとう
savor it. White chocolate's not even that good.
True.
Maybe I'll rent to Aizawa. I have to thank him for. Yo, we don't even get an event with our boy
No.
ん
this week.
あ
It's a
聞い
bad
たわ
week
No.
for Taeda. Poor boy, he got cop blocked again.
そりゃあわざわざどうも近頃の高校生は律儀なんだな
I'll double check with Tyra, but I don't think he was supposed to have an event this Valentine's Day, no.
Please do. I need to know.
うん
How's our boy
俺
doing?
の
Yeah,
頃
no,
と
no,
イメー
he
ジが
doesn't.
違うよ
Okay.
Next event will be on April for him.
Nice.
卒業そりゃよかったじゃあな
You see this man on Valentine's Day though.
後輩もいいけどまた名にならないか
Sure.
決まりだ
Oh, wait, we're busy? Aren't we busy on Sunday? No,
Did
I
we
think
schedule something this Sunday?
no, I think we still
Oh,
have more
look at that.
time. I think we have time. Because I was trying to figure out if we had flea market this time. If
No, I
flea
think
market
it's the
Sunday.
one afterwards. If I recall correctly, he likes the hippopotamus pin.
Yeah,
for some
he likes weird things. He likes new and exciting things.
Things he doesn't have.
Things that he can't buy at a store.
なんだよ。わざわざ。
Yeah, here he is with the most expensive
いや
merchandise.
にやけてる。むしろしてやったりみたいな顔してる。
He likes things that he can't just experience. With money, he likes the handmade things. He seems real happy. Anyways, it's post Valentine's Day. Should we call it now?
Yeah, we
Wait.
can finish this event first, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, and then we can call it.
Yeah. He didn't tell me what time to be there.
All these people bad at planning.
あなた
Yo, it's the apartment building.
あなた先生の
Can you be more specific?
仕方ない
It's the one that you went to see Nina at.
Oh, do they live in the same apartment? I didn't even notice.
先生のところに行くんでしょ？
Let's see. That's exciting though. I just noticed it.
Living in the same complex as a celebrity.
You know, it's quite complex, not at all straightforward.
失礼します。名護さんと下で会ったのでお連れしました。
そりゃどうも。公園まで迎えに行く約束だったんでね。
少しだけお話しさせていただいていいですか？
君は向こうで適当にしててくれ。
There's so much going on here. Like, you sit here, you just sit down, boom. He's got all those papers over there.
Yeah. Right next to his kitchen.
Right.
何度も言わせるな。原稿は渡せない。
You don't want to write for stupid stuff, you know? He said, no,
困ります。
that's not for
それ
me.
では契約違反です。
そんなこと知るか。とにかく3作目は出さない。
He hate his thing. He's like, no, I don't want to write, right?
She's like, awkward. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. For real, though. Let's save. I gotta figure out who to raid into. You got any friends? Still in the streams, N?
Nah, not right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's hear for a sec. Wait, do I have to swap over to the ending screen for credit roll? I think. I wonder. Because I like seeing like the little credit roll. Thanks for vibing. There's nothing under there today, so I guess not. But I wonder what we should raid into. We're going vibing? But I don't know anyone online right now. I'm Asriel, but I think Ice is playing Rune Factory, and I don't want to know about Rune Factory until I play it myself, you know?
You've been streaming it though, right?
I streamed it like 3 times last week, and I said maybe this is a bit much to stream it all at once. Do we want to raid Irene? Irene's streaming right now? Sure. Is Fen still going though? I don't think I've raided into Fen before, but I think Fen has raided into me. One sec. Let me just check like the list on Blue server. It should be. Oh, Fen's still going. I have not raided into Fen before, so we should do that. DNF duel. That sounds fun. I don't know what's going on, but it should be fun if we go to Fen. Yeah, we're ending right now. Yeah, that's okay. But I think we'll raid into Fen today. Yeah, let's go say hi. Let's see. How do I spell that? There we go. But yeah, thank you all for coming today. And do you have any last words and remarks?
Happy late April Fools.
Happy late April Fools. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you vibe, thrive, and have a good time.
Thanks everyone for coming. Yeah.
Next, yeah. I'm gonna raid, and I'll let you do as you will, N.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Thank you for vibing with me again today.
Yeah, same here. Alright.
Yep, thanks.